Hello and welcome to Join the Anarchy, our interactive Shadowrun Anarchy campaign. Hey everybody, welcome back. Today we have Joules from Hidden Grid and Seize the GM. How are you today?
I'm doing all right. How about you guys?
Doing fantastic. Oh man.
I'm
So,
jonesing for this. I'm excited. Excited.
I know, I'm excited too. So tell us a little bit about both what you do on Hidden Grid and what you do on Seize the GM.
Okay, well, Hidden Grid, on the main stuff we do, I play a decker named Flatline. Yeah, she's a bit of a bitch. So, it's in a way, it's because I can't be like that at work, and I work with computers, so it's a way to get that inner bitch of, you broke it again. No, it works great. Seize the GM is actually, there's three of us. There's Zended, and there's Null Operations, and me. And we all kind of worked. We all have very, very different GM styles, and we all have like different ways of thinking, and actually, really, I mean, different mindsets. Null is a writer, and me, it's just I've got some weird like mental quirks due to life. So and we all talk about, oh, well, do we use props? How do you use minis? How do you create atmosphere? One thing I do is like, I'll cook snacks beforehand. That scent will be in the air. So if we're doing like a high fantasy game, I'll get, I'll make like bratwurst and liverwurst, and I'll get out mead or cider. Get those aromas in the air. But for doing Shadowrun, coffee. Lots of coffee.
Soy calf.
Anything with a really kind of sharp kind of tang. So we talk about all those different types of things and how you can incorporate that into your game. And kind of at the end of it, we do something called stat blocks, and those are something we make up, and you can grab it and use it in your game for anything. My stuff is creepy as hell. They're like, all right, yeah, I did want to. They were kind of nice. Then everyone was just like, the hell? Because I'm like, I don't have any more ideas. And they're like, no, you can go creepy. I'm like, are you sure? Okay.
You asked for it.
Little Fears is where I got my, start in working in GMing. So what do you get?
Yeah.
Read at your own risk and your own sanity. Although, the biggest one I am proud of is we had to do a crossover. So pretty much what you had to do is like take something from one world and then take it and put it in the exact opposite and make and figure out what it is.
Nice.
So, yeah. That one was just like, all right. Mine was what happens if you take a Goomba and you throw it in Innsmouth.
I love it.
That's beautiful.
I'm a horrible, horrible person.
Then we'll get along splendidly. Welcome to Join the Anarchy. Before we begin, I guess I'll introduce Turbo and Retro. I'll talk a little bit about what Join the Anarchy is. We are completely improvised. We have no idea where we're going. Well, sort of. We have kind of a backstory that I've been building based off of all the random shit that we've been making up for the past 14, 15 episodes. Which has all been thanks to you, our audience, which we are monitoring chat and has a influence in everything that we do. So the way that we work is every time that we like a suggestion made by one of you, our audience members, we can choose to take it as well as take a plot point. I use my fun bullets. And plot points can be used for all kinds of fun things, such as glitch dice and hitting again and such, and bringing in all kinds of horrible, nasty things into the game, or dealing with the horrible, nasty things that we've put into the game. And every time that we take one of your suggestions as a bonus for awesome suggestions, we will add your name to a raffle. And every suggestion that you get gets you one raffle entry, and at the very end we randomize it, and whoever comes out gets $15 on DriveThruRPG to spend as they desire, which is enough to buy yourself Shadowrun Anarchy if you end up needing it, or anything else that you may desire. that's it. So let's go ahead and introduce Turbo and Retro. Turbo, why don't we start with you?
I am Scrim. I play Turbo, a Elf Street samurai. And the last couple weeks, Turbo has been doing some hard thinking about her life and deciding what the future's going to hold for her.
Yeah, that's gonna be fun. And Retro.
Hi, I'm Paige, also known as the Ram Queen. I play Retro, a human decker rigger. From what I can remember, where we left off, she is probably hanging around the town, probably like at the bar, the Hitchcock bar a lot, just talking with the bartender, relaxing. She needs a break.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Well, speaking of breaks, why don't you go down to the 13th Step again, that fun Hitchcock-themed bar in Florida, and collect your thoughts.
I will.
Previously on Join the Anarchy, things happen, such as Turbo finding out that her mentor, Uncle George, is kind of a dick. He's, after having disappeared for 5 years, hid out in Miami, Florida, joined the neo-anarchist group GTAT, and has raised a troll named Thumper who almost got himself killed on a run against an As Technology radio station to get a message out to the Caribbean League to get off their asses and join the neo-anarchist cause, as well as make fun demands that we are not privy to just yet. And Turbo is having some difficulties here. She's got the GTATs interested, Spin X in particular is interested, and Rump, who we haven't heard from in a while, is still looming.
Yeah. Not sure what's up there.
Now you're throwing a lawyer into it, so yeah, we're all dead.
So you grab yourself some psycho milkshakes, and is there anything that you guys want to discuss before I start throwing plot twists everywhere?
Well,
what happened with oh my god, Uncle George when Turbo punched him out and just left him there?
Yeah, Uncle George and Thumper have both been severely hospitalized. They're
Good job, Turbo.
They are at a street dock, and their condition is critical.
Oh, Turbo, jeez. Come on now.
Yeah.
I'm such an asshole.
Yeah. They're both expected to pull through, but it's going to be a while before you can speak to them.
Cool.
Yeah. So Turbo, she's actually going to get a milkshake, a soy shake this time, instead of her usual vodka, and she says to Retro, I don't kill everybody.
I mean, yeah. I mean, from what I've seen, I think you've killed everyone, though. I mean, let's think about it here. We go back in the past. I think.
Yeah, but you know what? Though sometimes you just have to kill people, okay? I never. Why did you even have to mention it? Is what I'm saying.
You mentioned it.
No, I mean before.
Yeah, I mean I don't like killing people. It's just not right. Aren't Shadowrunners most of the time supposed to help?
You are so confusing.
Look, all the ones that I've read about and seen, they did it to, like, help people. Like, these GTA people, what are these called? These people sound nice. Yeah, GTA. Yeah, they sound nice.
George is in on them. They're probably assholes.
Well, we only know 2 of them. What if we get introduced to, like, the whole cast? Besides, I'd like to meet some of those hackers in there. After all, it was pretty easy to hack their computers, so...
I guess we're not meeting that leader that George promised anymore.
Well...
Sorry about that.
It's alright.
No, I'm not sorry, actually. He deserved that.
I mean, it was really cool, though. Like, watching it, you went poof, and he went down, and it was awesome.
I just, like... I mean, I met him when I was 12 years old, and he taught me everything I knew. And I thought he was... I thought he was the best. But he's really just an idiot. And he just uses kids and just throws them out. Like, he didn't even care that Thumper almost died. And normally I wouldn't care, but you know what? This is your fault. You made me think about it.
What did I do?
You made me think about it. God.
Well, if it makes you feel any better, kids always look up to people. And I don't really know what happened, when you were 11 and younger. So, depending on what happened, you probably attached yourself to him, and he was probably really badass when you were a kid.
Yeah. I don't know what to do now. Do I go back to Rump? Do I sell my soul?
Well, he hasn't contacted us yet. I say we wait, or we wait for a job, or we do some legwork.
Legwork for what?
Start looking into all of our options. Meaning
GTAT?
Yeah. Meaning looking at their background, if they have any, or maybe looking more into Spinrad's background, or maybe even Rump.
Alright, well...
I don't trust Rump. I mean, who trusts a person with tiny hands like this? Nobody.
It's big. They're like this fucking big.
How can he even pick up a pencil?
I don't know. I don't know. How does he hold a glass?
It has to be so interesting just to watch him, like, just try picking it up.
Yeah. Anyway, you do your hackety hack thing and figure something out. Let me know what you find.
I'm gonna spend a plot point. At this point, a troll female in a suit enters the 13th step. Joules, can you describe your character?
Okay, she is a very big, very broad troll. Her horns is kind of come out from the front and go back across the back of the head. They are polished. They are shiny. Her suit is crisp, clean, impeccably. It is fitted to her. And she walks around. She has an attaché case. And, she's just... You see her pull out her comlink, just look at it, kind of roll the eyes a little, and start scanning the bar.
Okay.
I'm gonna eye her up and down, and then back up, and then I'm just gonna look at her horns, and I'm gonna lean over to Turbo and just go, I love people in suits. It's just so slick.
Oh, okay, keep it in your pants, Retro.
And she, like, slaps Turbo, and she goes, oh, you're the only one for me, babe.
So, I'm going to start the character creation countdown clock. And we're going to finish up Joules' character. Let's get started. Yeah, there we go. All right, so tell me, what is it that you need?
Okay, right now, I only got 3 queues, if there's any others. Right now I have 1, 2, 3, 4, I have 5 out of 6 contacts. And I need Come on, scooch, scooch, scooch. All right, and I need a one item piece of gear.
Okay. Now, so your character is, from my understanding, is a combat face.
Yep. If you guys think the manager from Metalocalypse mixed with Mr. Plug from Clerks the animated series. Pretty much personal assistant, law, that kind of stuff. But heaven help if you piss her off.
Mm-hmm.
It's like crush, crush, crush. Okay, now back to the business at hand.
Now we need a face, so this is helpful.
Yeah.
Yeah, a troll lawyer face.
I literally imagine like you're in like a conference meeting at one of those long tables, and like someone's on their phone or something, and they mention like how boring this is, and you just walk over there and you like give him this like really death stare, and you're like, what? And then he like gets all up in your face, and by the end of the day, you just break his spine.
Yeah. So right now I need another contact. I need maybe another Q, like verbal stab, and one other item.
Okay.
I
So,
think-
I have a stutter. Item is
do it.
rotary buffer for the horns by Nick Morgan.
Oh.
I love that.
Maybe like Hellboy, except you're polishing all of it.
If it comes with a built-in waxer.
Of course. This is,
Wax,
what do you think this is?
shine,
The fifth
buff,
world?
all in one. Yes. But no, wax, shine, buff, all in one. Because
Yeah.
it's terrible to get that stuff out of blood is a mess.
Your
God.
contacts. What kind of contacts do you have right now?
All right, currently I have a crash cart pilot, a fixer, a tailor, a lawyer, and a generic magic consultant.
Okay.
I left it up for what do we got?
That's a lot of
I
contacts.
have a suggestion
Mm,
for her contact, and I can't remember his name for the life of me. But is it Tibber from the Swiss Alps, where he made those suits? It was one of our guests, and he
Yeah.
made suits.
Yeah.
He didn't make suits. You're talking about
No, he went to a
Sidecar,
suit place.
right?
Yeah. But
Yeah,
we
he
went
had
to
a
that
tailor-
suit place.
Jackie.
Yeah,
Jackie the
Jackie.
Jackie.
Because we also went there for our Halloween costumes.
Yeah.
Those were gorgeous.
Contact. Heavy metal band.
Ooh.
Hey, he's going the Metalocalypse. Okay, it figures.
Keep them coming, audience.
Come on. Or if anyone comes up with voice stabs. Or cues. Sorry, video gamer in me sometimes too.
Voice stabs.
Yeah.
And make sure that you're getting
One
a plot
cue
point for
about-
every suggestion that you take.
Oh, yeah.
When Neat Q, you should have something about paperwork. Like if you like.
No. It's like
Kill
my
somebody.
best one is like, no, everything can be weaponized. You should see what I do with a EULA.
That's beautiful.
Redhead Redemption?
What?
Was that a video game?
Red Dead Redemption is a
No.
video game.
No, he has Redhead Redemption.
Is the name
Like-
of the heavy metal band? Is that the idea?
Ah.
Hey,
Okay,
voice-
there it
voice
was. Like,
coach.
I was like, wait, where's the
Ooh.
context? And I'm like, ah.
Sasquatch hype, man.
Ooh,
Hey,
voice
punk.
coach.
That's great. A voice coach is perfect, I think.
Business card shuriken.
Oh my gosh, that's awesome.
Dude.
I love that.
Dude. And you could totally use a cue against that. Like, here, have my card. Like,
No.
Here's my
I'll
card,
give you my card.
bitch.
No. Etched on it is the EULA. It's just like by accepting this circuit, you have forfeited all right to physical health, mental health, and every item of personal on your body. It's Mephistopheles meets the EULA kind of a thing. But yes, but the voice coach, I like that one. That's a really cool one, especially if we have to have somebody impersonate something. They'll need that.
yeah, there you go.
Oh yeah. I'm taking that.
Voice coach.
Hell
Thank
yeah!
you, Blue Vent Rose.
Hang on. Must type. Get over here, you stupid. Oh! I ruin everything.
Excellent.
Aw.
And now we still need cues. What are your dispositions?
All right. Dispositions. Let me scooch up here. All right. Pretty much she's a cross between Mr. Plug from Clerks the Animated Series and Charles Foster Odinson from Metalocalypse. They're all business, very professional. Don't risk the paycheck. Once we have the paycheck and everything's done, go do what you want. Usually tries to guide other people. Loves using the dead cell. You know, it's like, if we could get back to the matter at hand. You know, that kind of creepy shit. You know, and if somebody messes with her clothing, I mean, she understands it's going to get messed up in doing jobs, but if somebody fucks with her clothing intentionally, she has an undershirt underneath the suit. You know, it just like takes it off. It's like, if you can read this and you're not naked, it's already too late.
That's beautiful.
Yep.
I want that on a shirt now. I totally will screen print that. Like, that's too good.
Yep. So pretty much it's just like, you know, very business, very professional, tries to guide. It's just like, look, I understand this is distasteful, but you have to kill them, and then after they're done, and after you've gotten rid of the bodies, then you can go and drink away any type of morality you might have. But right now, we can't let your morality ruin the paycheck. That kind of
talk
thing.
to Retro.
Mm-hmm.
This is gonna be hilarious. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So let's see. So we've got should have read Sun Tzu. Beat.
I knew it. I knew it was gonna do this to me. Oh God, but
Let's see.
yeah, but
quotes.
I am taking the business card shuriken. I am taking that.
Okay.
I am using that, and I'm gonna add a little extra to it. I'm going to have them engraved with either my contact information so I can give you it, or if I have to throw it at you, it means you pissed me off, but you still need my services. But the other one is, and most of them have an end user license agreement etched into them. It's just like, you know, hey, by getting hit in the face with this, you've pretty much agreed to, you know, get your ass kicked.
Yeah.
Including your clothes. So yeah, I am taking that. I'm taking it.
Are you serious?
Oh, that one's good.
What?
As a
Are you
cue,
yeah.
are you serious? My clothes are worth more than this job is.
Oh my! And that actually ties into another voice stab I've got. That works so good. It's like, do you have any idea how difficult it is to find suits in my size? That fits. Yoink.
Yep.
Take
And the
it.
immortal
Thank
words
you,
of my
Avenzi.
ancestors. Oh yeah. I am taking it. I'm taking it. That is brilliant.
Trying to think of another good quote here. Maybe like.
Maybe something
about
like my
signing.
assistant will invoice you.
Yeah, because I have one assistant.
Take it up with my assistant.
She is the assistant.
This is my assistant.
Yeah.
These are my assistants.
So, like,
Take care of my assistant.
My manager and my boss.
you know, let's see.
I was gonna say sign.
Let's call that a half hour.
Meeting adjourned. Everybody back to their business.
We don't need to sign our life away, our lives away.
It's like, really?
My eyes are up here. Way up here. That's beautiful.
Oh, this is delightful. Oh my God, this is bloody delightful. Oh my God.
Yes. Are you taking it from Agrilius?
Oh yeah.
Excellent.
Yep.
And then Zippy Toe Tag. When you wake up, have your people call my people.
I like that. I like that.
I
a
like
lot.
that too. That's cute.
I mean, maybe like when you come to.
Yeah.
Are you gonna take that one as well?
I'll take it. Yeah.
How many cues do you have now?
All right. 1, 2, 3, 6.
6. Should be fine. What else do you need? You needed gear contacts. No, we're good, right?
I needed the one. the gear.
More
The
gear. I think we need more gear.
Yeah, I have like NERP, the business clothing, my fake sin, and we had.
Oh, you don't have to count a fake sin.
Oh, we don't.
I take it for granted. It's kind of like my own house rules. Everybody has a comlink, fake sin, subvocal, or DNI. So
Awesome for us.
yeah. I mean, come on, you're Shadowrunners. You need these things.
So, all right. That means 2 items of gear. Interchangeable. No. No. She grew these herself. She's very proud of them. It's like they're real. They're not mine, but they're real.
So
Horn weave. Never mind.
All right, so your items then right now are the rotary buffer,
All right, I'll type that. Ah!
right? And then what was the other thing that you have right now?
I don't have one. I'm missing one.
No, I mean the other gears that you have now.
All right, the gears I have is my briefcase,
Okay.
which is a nice attaché. NERPs. The armor I've got, which is the business suit, and now the picked up rotary buffer. So I'm needing one more.
Okay.
A sweet ride. Ooh, a limo.
No,
A limo would be hard to drive, though.
limo would be hard to drive. It's very difficult to take turns. It's actually not. The only good use it's for is, point towards one way, you're all the way at the other end. It's hard for them to shoot you.
Yeah.
True.
Maybe like although I could see her in maybe some kind of sports car or.
You know what you could have? I don't know, maybe we can like mix it up with a little bit, but maybe if you had like cufflinks that were also like microphones or recorders, and you can take them off and like place them in the hallways.
I like that.
Or they could be
That's
cameras too,
that's
like
a
fly
great
spies.
idea.
Actually,
Thank you.
Such
one's a
great
camera,
idea.
one's a mic.
There you go.
Yes.
Beautiful.
Yes.
Thank you. Thank
Lovely.
you.
Put you on the
I
raffle
like-
list there, Paige.
Oh yeah,
Paige, give yourself a plot point. That was awesome.
Oh, thank you.
that was bloody
super good.
brilliant.
Oh, I like the garrote cufflinks too.
Garrote
That's a cool
cufflink.
one.
That's a cool weapon.
Garrote.
Garrett, garage cuff.
Yeah. What is your weapon? What's your
She's got a collapsible staff and the shurikens now.
shuriken's knife?
Yes, I actually got shurikens because they'd fit in the briefcase. But now that they're business cards, it works even better. I'll take it. Business card shurikens.
So you're normal.
Are they
like-
ivory or eggshell whites?
Oh God, neither.
Neither.
Oh.
No, dragon tooth.
Dragon tooth. Ah, she
Oh,
got
yes.
dragon tooth. Damn
Oh,
her.
When you carry enough to pay for the very best.
Yes.
I just imagine
it's dragon tooth ivory.
I just imagine that being more intimidating if you work with like a dragon person. And you just like hand them your business card and they're like, "Oh god."
No, the business cards are they're all right, we're
Yeah.
gonna throw this in, we're gonna make them hand forged. It's like you get the basic thing and we're gonna have them like, hand what do you call that? Scribed. Because we're actually having that burned into the shuriken. It's like my card.
Yep.
I didn't throw it. I like you.
So here's a question. Now, originally, I had a plan of who you're a part of, but screw it. Let's just leave it to the audience. Who is Joules? Who is Big Sis working for? Who does she represent?
If anyone says the Illuminati, I'm gonna smack you upside the head, Gibbs style.
Right now, our canon includes the GTAT neo-anarchists, Seder Krupp, David Rump, Spinrad, and As Technology. If it's As Technology, you're
And
fucked.
Mitsuhama.
You're so fucked. And Mitsuhama.
Bernadelli
Mitsuhama is involved
Insurance
as well.
Company. Trigun reference.
That's beautiful. That's beautiful.
Oh, fancy.
And
Oh.
you know what? And I'm not gonna pick it. I'm gonna let
Yes, you are always gonna.
everyone else gets to pick.
Don't we have like black feather or something like that too?
Ooh.
Blackwing?
Increase standing.
Blackwing.
Ooh.
Black feather. That sounds way less
Black
intimidating than
Yeah.
black.
Right?
Increase their standing and gain international recognition.
That's a
Damn.
cool one. That's a very cool one.
That is really cool.
Yeah.
My freaking dog wants in and he's like scratching the door. No! No!
The request is
yeah,
who she works for.
who she works for. My
Oh.
original plan was
Pretty much who hired me. Pretty much is like whose payroll am I on now? I do freelance.
my original plan was the GTAT, but now
Yeah,
I
it would
just,
make sense.
You know.
She's
I feel
maybe a
like
little
she's-
too corporate for them.
I was gonna say, I feel like she's way too like fancy and you know.
The thing is though that it's whatever. The thing is like, yes, I am willing to cut some off somebody's head, put it on a pike, and put it out in front of your house. I'm more than willing to do that for you. Will you pay for my dry cleaning?
Stuffer shack.
Take this
Actually,
severed
works
head
for
and also
Stuffer
my
Shack.
dry cleaning, thank you. And also
Actually-
get me my coffee black. Like
I'll
gosh,
take
they're
the
just
plot
saying all of
point.
them.
I'll take it. I'm gonna
Oh,
take
Halloweeners.
because I haven't really had the chance to weave this in, but Gamers Tavern Show, NeoNET.
Alright.
Now, for those who totally know it but also forgot what it is.
We're just checking
Uh,
if you know it.
Yeah, exactly. What is
Wait.
that?
So
Wait, I thought
NeoNET,
NeoNet's the one that's unbecoming AAA.
yeah, it is a AAA. It used to be the number 2 or number 3. It was pretty high up, and then
Three, okay.
and then a little thing called CFD happened. I'm sure you remember CFD.
Oh, yeah, the
Alright.
Boston locked down, where their headquarters was, and essentially it's just been a huge mess, and they're struggling to stay afloat. So yeah, Eric Damage is basically correct. It's on the
he's
ropes.
right.
Okay.
Yeah, NeoNet has Fuchi's grandfather AAA. Oh yeah, it was Fuchi.
Yes. So
You're right,
one of the things
Duh,
about it, one of the things about it is that, I guess it's getting really deep in the lore, but NeoNet, the reason that they're even still considered a AAA right now is because they're one of the original 7 grandfathers of the corporate court.
Okay. Okay.
So
Totally knew that. Just
Yes.
needed a research.
So-
Yeah, it's the problem is it's like the lore right now is changing so fast, so it's just like where are we
Yeah.
now?
yeah,
Oh yeah.
yes. So
Yeah,
Alright,
Villiers, yep.
yeah.
Yep.
So you represent NeoNet.
For the
And
time being, they're paying my bills.
correct. And NeoNet has sent you to locate Turbo and Retro
Mm-hmm.
and offer them a job.
So you're gonna be our Johnson. That's cool.
Not exactly. No. No. That's what everyone thinks. It's like, it's like it's the suit.
It's a suit.
It's a suit. Yeah, it's a suit. All right. Okay, so there are 2. I'm like, all right, I will. Oh boy. Okay. And
Can we help you?
Yep. Sorry. And I'll look over to the bartender. Sweet vermouth on the rocks with a twist. Thank you.
We sip our milkshakes.
I was gonna
Yeah.
say, like, Retro takes her milkshake and she goes like through the straw and just like looks up at her.
Each to his own. Each to his own. Each to his own. Okay. Okay.
You get a pretty crappy soy vermouth on the rocks.
It's. I haven't had it here. You got to know. It's like,
Yeah.
is this the kind of sweet vermouth where I'm going to go and kill the cook, or not?
Yeah.
All right. Well. Okay. Turbo and retro. Am I right?
Who's asking?
Call me Big Sis. And I'm right now one of your best friends. All right. Well, simply put, I heard there was a bit of nasty kerfuffle. Let's just put it that way. Incidents, and there are possible legal repercussions from personal acts of violence upon other people. So right now, in order to hide you a little bit and get you off the radar, I have been asked to offer you two, in addition with me, a job. I don't know the exact specifics yet, but my contact tells me that they are, let's just put it this way, they've got nothing to lose. And at this point, I don't think that you do either. Would you be willing to meet and talk?
Turbo kicks out one of the chairs towards her.
So, how do you know our names?
I deal in information, mostly. Talking with people, people talk to me. I hear things, people wonder how I hear things. Surprisingly, that everyone thinks it's okay to talk in front of the big, dumb troll. So I've proved my usefulness. So I was hired to offer you two a chance to get the heat off of you, make some scratch. And, kind of right now we see how deep the rabbit hole goes. Are you interested? I'm not saying take the job, but are you interested with meeting? Could be, I'd recommend it. If you don't like it, you can always leave. There is no contract, there is no signature, there is no expectation of you saying yes. And right now, it looks like, from what I'm seeing, you guys really need a change of scenery.
I'd sub-vocal to Turbo and just say, this is scary of how much information she has on us.
I know
she knows
everybody.
that we're like... No, I like sub-vocal this to Turbo.
I know, but that's one of my merits.
Oh, yeah?
That's one of my shadow amps.
I know everybody. Yeah.
I instantly shut up and just like kind of like grabbed my milkshake and slunk down.
Well, I'm willing to hear you out, but I'm getting a little tired of big corporations deciding my fate.
Look, you're beholden to no one. Your choices are your own. If you choose to take the job, that's your choice. You are beholden to no one. However, once you choose, then you're only beholden to your own word. And if you break that, the fallout is yours and yours alone. If you keep it, the fallout is yours and yours alone. Strange.
I think at this point, that would probably like trigger a couple of things, such as Rump and Danilo Souza from Spinrad. CAT. Jeez.
Turbo says, yeah, my problem is maybe a little too much choice and not a whole lot of options.
Then put on your big girl panties and take your fate by the balls. Make
Are
a
you
decision.
the balls?
Are you the...
Plot point.
No, I'm the shaft.
Oh, well, in that case,
All right.
I'm interested.
Exactly. So right now, I am on a schedule and I'm on a time limit. make a choice. This is not putting you onto a job. This is just getting you learning how to make some new friends. And let's just put it this way. Everything is either a contact in an alley or a tool to be used, abused, and eventually thrown away. See what you find.
I don't mind that philosophy. I look over at Retro. Honey, what do you think? Should we hear her out?
Well, we've got nothing to lose, I guess. So, how much is it then?
Well, for right now, just to meet with the Johnson, I'm buying lunch.
I'm in.
Deal.
Yeah.
Free food.
Big Sis, give yourself a plot point for that excellent intro.
Thank you!
Yeah, dude.
All right, so now it's time to find out what job we're even talking about, because secret, no one knows. We're making it all up.
I hope I did good with that
you
one,
did
Julie.
good.
I don't know what job.
Great.
It was great. So the way that we work this out is we use the tag system. Essentially, just like when you write a blog post or you tag stuff, you use some keywords such as NeoNET or CFD or whatever, and we just throw them out. We'll take a bunch, nice, and we'll string them all together into some kind of run. What could NeoNET want with these 3? So, get going, audience.
Trade secrets.
Yeah.
If they're on their way out, they're probably learning to burn and take as much with them as they can. Who knows?
Now, where do you think we should have this meeting? We're currently in Miami, Florida. I don't know if we want to stick around
Florida.
Miami, Florida. Yeah? We can stick around Miami, Florida. We can go to something really like South Beach, ritzy.
Cabin in the woods. I love that. It could be all cozy. Or horror. Or a comedy horror. Either one.
God, no. I don't have a Winchester. I didn't take the Winchester.
We should go to the Winchester if there's a zombie apocalypse.
Oh, yeah.
All of the references.
The physical recording of Johnny Carson's last... Ooh.
Science fair, that's fun.
World
Science
Fair.
fair. Oh my god.
Okay. Getting some...
Condemned Universal Brotherhood building. Gucci left behind some style tech Bug City happened. Now the bugs are mostly gone. They want it back.
Who wouldn't want 2 Winchesters, rats?
All right, I gotta start pulling. Let's see. Oh, these are interesting. Not at all what I thought I was gonna get. So that's okay. That's always how it is. That's always how it is.
Thank you, Gamer Tavern Show. Kill it with fire.
Yeah.
It's bright orange. It's hot and it burns things. I never grow tired of it. This is gonna be fun.
Okay.
Dalek model from a failed attempt of American Doctor. All right, that brings it out.
All right. Okay. All right.
Yes,
all right,
I do
all right.
have them.
I'm seeing a couple of things dealing with cults and Universal Brotherhood and stuff like that. So we're gonna go with I like condemned Universal Brotherhood building. So thank you, Zippy Toe Tag.
God.
Infiltrate a con, steal the new source book for the latest RPG.
That'd be great.
So meta. So meta.
Yeah.
That's actually dealing with intellectual property at that point. A socialite wants a tailored gene dog kidnapped from a rival. Ah!
In Florida, get cults. How do you feel about that? Yeah. How do I feel about that?
Are you part
You
of a
think
cult?
we're
Oz?
you think we're if I said Waco, Texas, I would expect cults, but
Nah, Louisiana too.
all right.
That's so random. Pink dog with wings.
I'm okay.
Eric, damn you,
There's
Eric.
a lot of ideas.
They're so weird. What am I gonna do? Okay, I just have to pull. And
You just have to
I'll
take
string
them and
together.
go with it.
This is
Yeah.
All
what
right.
happens when I.
Share
Some of
more.
these are my friends. I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
I'm gonna take the. I won't take the full thing, but I'm gonna say the latest RPG. Just kind of keep that general. So thank you from something. It went up. It went too far up.
Or Grillius.
Grillius, thank you. Sinking swamp compound. Yes, thank you, rats. And okay, socialite wants a tailored dog kidnapped from her.
God, I am not dealing with No Face from Avatar: The Last Airbender. That scares the fuck out of me.
There's such thing as a face stealing mage. That's
Yes.
awesome.
Remember Avatar: The Last Airbender? There was a
Yeah.
character called No Face. Yes.
Oh yeah.
It's basically Arya Stark.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Do I want to go?
Missing
face-
person is simple.
Yeah. Yeah.
So many ideas.
I know. Let's go with fuck.
We're on
Trial-
camera. Not a good idea.
Oh, see, hold on. How did I miss this? The trial drug that causes people to eat the faces of others. Reference.
Not
Oh, I don't
worth
get
it.
I don't know why. I don't know why NeoNET would be interested in that though. IS patch. Okay.
Steal the latest hot. Dear.
Didn't we have hot sauce?
No, it was
We had
burrito,
burrito
sauce.
sauce.
Burritos. We had
Burrito
a
sauce.
giant packet of hot sauce. That's right.
Fuck
That was
my
a fun
life.
The
episode.
rescue Opti mission will never die. The weaponized Nova Sriracha hot sauce will come back to haunt me forever.
Okay. Neil the Orc Barbarian 22.
Orcs
in
Orcs in
space.
Yeah. That's totally the name of this RPG.
Orcs in space. I love that.
Go.
So, thank you, Gamers Tavern show. 22 orcs in space. Make my notes. Okay. It's development. You know what? Let's I think maybe I could come up with something with the latest, like the drugs.
Which one?
I don't know. There's so many. Okay, I gotta just go. I gotta go. There's a lot of stuff about faces and stuff. So
I come in playing a face type character. I don't know.
face.
Who knows?
Face.
Faces.
Smurfs Warhammer 40k crossover. Eric, that's scary as hell.
Face. Face eating. We'll just do
I will
face
take
eating.
his face.
Thank you, Avenzi. Taking
God.
face eating. Okay, I think
Face eating,
This is what's gonna.
Damien, I love you, baby.
Yeah.
Nanite Botox system.
That's good. I
Which
like that.
which one was that originally?
Oh, yes. I'm gonna add that
What?
too. Thank you, Zippy Toe Tag. Nanite
That's
Botox
so good.
system.
Mwah.
Perfect. I was like, I just need that
Damien, I
one
love
final
you. You're a
thing.
genius, and Zippy.
Okay.
Zippy,
Together 17 years, no homicides, no suicides. We're doing all right.
That's a beautiful line. Like, it's beautiful.
Yeah.
Okay.
It doesn't get more Florida than people eating. Yeah, that's true. That's true.
If anybody doesn't know
It's
this,
one of my favorite pastimes.
a long time ago, there was somebody in Miami who took a bunch of different drugs, totally got
Bath
naked,
salts.
and ate, and
With
totally
bath
ate a
salts.
policeman's face.
On a bridge.
Real thing. Everybody was
causeway.
panicking because people thought it was like legit zombie apocalypse.
Avenzi Sonic Shower Soy Salts.
All right. So our tags are, and we should all write these down. Condemned UB building. That's Universal Brotherhood. The
Okay.
latest RPG. A sinking swamp compound. Face eating, and a nanite Botox system.
I kind of see this going like an underground facility, like Resident Evil style.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
which I'm
got
not
the
mad
hit.
about because Resident Evil
Face eating.
is my baby.
Awesome.
It is.
We're all gonna die. The Vendetta Violent RPG.
Yeah.
Well,
No,
that is
that's
awesome.
good.
You're
Excellent.
brilliant. I think that is delicious. But that's just me.
So, let's meet your Johnson at a trendy beachside restaurant that's like in a hotel, like those. It's like a hotel on Ocean Avenue, so it's just like faces the ocean, sand, beach, all that, and it's like a covered, kind of like a covered restaurant area. Basically, it's like right next to the sidewalk, and then that's facing the street. So, and yeah, it's so you get like the ocean breeze, and it's a really hot day. Actually, we'll say a hot night. It's a muggy night. But everything is like really active. There's very loud music blaring from everywhere. Basically, people are out and about and having a grand time drinking and eating and such, which makes it a great place to have a little bit of business. They, to your chagrin, you don't get to eat in the porch area, but you are taken into a back room kind of area. It's like a little nook with like French doors, and when you walk in, you see the Johnson, which the audience should tell us. Who is this NeoNET Johnson? I swear, if they say share, I'm not taking it. I'm not taking
The
it.
Hanging Olive Garden.
They're gonna say share. They're gonna say share.
No, not share.
You know, Rump would make a very tasty meal, since there's so much of him.
He's a little overdone.
Yes, meet the Johnson. We're not eating the Johnson yet.
Yes.
Deadeye.
Inexplicably.
That would be amazing.
Yeah, but no.
Rando. Oh my
never
god.
do that.
Rando
You'd never do that.
Cardrizian. Really?
Cher is this show's mascot.
Yes.
Ooh.
Well, like Eric's.
Floral in a linen floral print suit.
Oh my.
Like Grandma
That's-
Couch's floral suit?
Couch killer, yeah, I like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ugh.
Nanshin, my God, I must take a picture of this travesty for you. He's my tailor.
Mandela.
As much as I wanted the cigar smoking pixie,
Unfrozen.
and the
Yeah,
unfrozen
that's what I
Walt
was
Disney,
like.
Wait, what?
Just a head in a
unfrozen
jar.
Walt Disney. It's a Hawaiian floral print. That makes sense.
One of the extras from Archer.
Oh my God.
Background guy number 5 or
What's
something.
the guy who always gets shot? What's his name?
I don't.
Yeah, that guy.
I don't watch Archer.
Oh man, I'm having a hard time deciding. I'll take Eric Damage. So
Okay.
Johnson.
I like
Eric
Eric's
DeMay!
and
Yay,
the
Eric DeMay!
cigar smoking pixie, because those two are really cool.
The cigar smoking pixie's cool. Actually, you know what? I mean, I guess it could
You
be.
can have a cigar smoking pixie,
think both.
black shades,
yeah,
white
it's
hair,
both.
and linen floral print suit. Mix them up.
It's two. It's two Johnsons.
Oh, even worse. I'm never gonna keep it straight. Eh,
Yeah.
Two faces.
I have to look down.
So cigar smoking pixie. So thank you to Agrilius.
I'm gonna call you
Agrilis?
Stogie.
Agrilius. Okay, and white-haired elf dude in a suit. Oh, okay. Elf in floral print Hawaiian suit. Ugh.
Who bears that?
Ugh. You know,
Yeah, I think-
when you don't get to go to Miami when this is your first time in Miami, you're like, oh yeah, let me go all tropical. Let me wear shorts and sandals and Hawaiian print and gross. Okay, so you enter and you see a cigar smoking pixie and a white-haired elf in a Hawaiian floral print suit. The suit is navy, like a dark navy blue, and all of the floral prints are white.
Oh, okay, so it's classy.
Sure.
I'm gonna
That's the classiest I could make it.
I'm gonna sub vocal to Turbo and just say, remember when I said about liking suits? Yeah, not all of them are good.
Good, because I really didn't think that one was great.
No, look at it, it's horrible. Like, I feel like we're really distracted. Like, we're just staring at a suit.
Ladies, focus. Money.
Sorry, I couldn't
time.
hear you over those flowers. I couldn't hear you, sorry.
You gotta check out the guy in the corner. Every time he sneezes, his suit kind of explodes in light, you know. So. But look, we're here. Make money, make friends, make enemies, make a future. Come on.
So
It'll be fun.
Yes, the white-haired elf. See, the shirt says "No fat chicks" and is a woman. No. So, white-haired elf says, "Please have a seat. Have a seat." So, So thank you so much. I'm looking at Turbo and Retro. Thank you so much for accepting Miss Sis's summons.
Han remembered. You can always call me Rosie if it stumbles over the elven tongue. I do understand. It's strange. Don't worry. You can always call me Rosie for that.
Okay, well, Rosie. Thank you so much for bringing them. I'm sure you must have a lot of questions as to how we know you, how we found you, etc. But let's just go ahead and sweep that all under the rug for now. Essentially, this job is important to our client and our parent company. And essentially, what we need you to do is we have a bit of a situation. In the Everglades swamp, there is a facility. We'll call it a facility. And in this facility, there are some experiments that have gotten out of hand, and we need to ensure that they are all taken care of. Essentially, it's going to be a hack and slash kind of mission, if you will. And
Perfect.
yes. However, there is one slight catch.
Oh god.
The experiments are still actually quite valuable, and despite the fact that they were perverted, still hold value to us. So what we need you to do is ensure that you also locate the experiment's data and take it back. Take it back out with you, and upon completion of doing so, upon rescuing that, and if possible, if there are any survivors, we lost contact. Destroy the facility.
So clear out the base, get what's the word I'm looking for? Information and the feedback, all the scientific research, destroy the building.
Yes.
All right, so you're talking about some of the things that we need to take care of. Physical samples, right? You want those recovered?
That would actually be very helpful as well, yes.
Question. Are they sentient, cognizant, and what is their level of intelligence? Can they be reasoned with or not?
We aren't 100% certain on this. All of the reports that we've received suggest that they do maintain some level of sentience. However, it's debatable how much of their humanity remains.
All right, and if they get violent, permission to terminate. And bring the
Of course.
biomatter back.
Of course.
Bring the biomatter back.
Yes. Yes, chances are you're going to have to do a lot of fighting your way to the data. Once you have the data, then you can do as whatever you please, as long as the facility goes down and everything inside of it with it.
All right. Turbo, Retro, I hope that wanton violence is your milieu.
In.
Because it's not mine. Mine is a... Well, I can make sure that any kind of prying eyes don't bother us. And I'll make sure that when we get there, who are we going to be transferring all these items to?
And at this point, the cigar-smoking pixie, just looks like she's been, trying to eat a Coke can. Pulls the cigar out of her mouth and says, "That's going to me."
Fantastic. Good. I'll make sure that I have the appropriate legal paperwork certified up, so that way that all data and items transferred, but that way anyone inspects them will be, they ain't gonna find shit. Let's just put it that way.
Excellent. That's what I like to hear.
Mine's bigger. You wanna try it? She actually has Cubans.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, please.
Yep. So,
And if you were to try and pass one.
She does. My character does smoke, but it's high quality shit.
Yeah. No, the elf smacks the pixie down no.
All right, I share upon payment. Deal. After everything's done and end of contract, I will share. That we business is it is not There we go. Deal. So I will share my, in other words, sorry. Sorry. After the job is done, then I'll let you try one. Havana's actually pretty nice sometime. Gotta go and check it out.
Okay. Now, let's see here. That sounds fine if everyone else agrees to this. Looking at Turbo and Retro.
If
I can slash sounds perfect.
If, like, for example, one of the subjects is to be reasoned with, do you still want them dead?
Alive is fine in this case. Restrained. It will further complicate your mission. However, we could, say, provide bonus compensation for retrieving a live specimen that you have reasoned with.
I'll make sure I record the conversation. Then that might be some good extra data, if I'm able to do so, and one extra on top of that.
I like your thinking. Yeah, I like your thinking.
Let's put it this way: it's just the reason I am good at what I do is because I think about all the other different angles that can come in. Heck, I've weaponized Joules before, so.
So let's talk compensation. For this job, we are willing to offer each of you, let's say, 8,000 new yen, which is 4 karma apiece. And let's say, in regards to the bonuses that we've discussed, we'll give you an additional 4,000 new yen if you can retrieve one test subject.
Damn it, Deadeye. I'm good with it.
Who is this?
We got a face here.
Yeah, I'm not gonna negotiate, so.
Turbo
Damn
looks
it,
at Big Sis and
Deadeye.
says, "Does that how's that sound to you?"
30% up front.
You can give me a negotiation test.
Aha! Yay! Hang on. That's 3 plus. That is 7 plus. Hang on. There's 7 there. Where's my thingy? Okay. Going.
First rule of the night.
Yep.
Are you comfortable with this level of success?
Oh, your positive quality, silver tongue, reroll 2 dice. So let's knock out the 1 and 1 of the 3. So I'm gonna reroll 2 of those. Hello, silver tongue. S. Suck.
All right.
But hang on, not just that. Where's the thingy? And tailored pheromones. 1 roll, reroll another one, and any in-person charisma tests.
Wow. That's a lot of.
Jeez.
Hey, it wasn't a glitch.
Hey.
Yeah,
Wait.
that's true.
Yeah, we don't glitch yet. Glitches are only through the glitched dice.
Yep.
So-
yeah, 3 successes. I'll take 3.
You okay with 3? All right. The Johnsons eye each other. They look back up and say, the people that we represent were explicit in not providing any new yen up front. This is an all or nothing job.
So they say, however, in order for us to perform this task adequately, we are going to need to go buy equipment. Currently, let's just put it this way. If you're willing to invest a small amount so that way we can at least least get the proper supplies, the proper carrying cases, containment. It'll prevent contamination, and the data and information we achieve will be worth more. There is a cost-benefit analysis. While your bosses might not have authorized anything, I think you would use your good judgment, realizing that if this thing goes south, if we actually have decent quality equipment to withstand attacks, acid, and she'll list off all the other things, at least something. So even if we fail, that the equipment that remains there would still be protected even in case that fails. So you would still be keeping, still investing it. So you could send the next 3 meat sacks at it.
Well, I do agree. You make very valid points. How about, since we can't offer financial compensation, what we can offer is some equipment.
That works.
So,
if we're going for biological samples, we're going to need biological containment. If these things might have what I think they might have, we definitely want to have at least some type of Serasteel reinforcements on that, because that'll deal with heat and impact. Let's see. Okay, we're definitely going to want transport, and the best way, if you have anything to transport anything incognito. I don't know if you remember the very old trend. There was Jurassic Park, how they were going to smuggle out the little dinosaur embryos way back in the day inside a.
No, I'm not familiar with classic cinema.
Well, there's little bits of tips and tricks and information that you can find there, but ways to move the information and the samples that are not going to draw attention. I'm not from this area. I don't know what might rouse the suspicions of Lone Star in Florida.
Lone Star. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Yeah,
No.
Retro will actually speak up and she'll say,
rebreathers, masks, rebreather masks, and I'd say a chem suit for each of us.
Retro will speak up and say, I have transportation. We can take my helicopter.
That is true, but still, let's just put it this way, a bag full of, an old lady with a bag full of knitting isn't going to raise attention. An old lady with a frickin', oh dear, what do you call those? One of those giant bags, and, you've seen it in the treads where all the guns are in. That's going to raise some eyebrows. So we're going to need to make sure everything is hidden in plain sight. Discretion is the better part of valor, don't you think?
Maybe like a stealth jet?
Discretion?
No, the items themselves, to hide
I
them.
don't get it.
Yes.
Discretion? I don't get it.
Discretion.
What is the sneaking you speak of?
Let's just put it this way: my suit is also armor, but you're not going to know that just by looking at it because it looks like a suit. But you can't tell.
Turbo pokes
That
the
kind of
suit.
thing.
Would stealth tags for your helicopter be sufficient? As in, or rather, transforming. I forget, reprogrammable tags. So essentially, you can make your helicopter look like whatever. Read any kind of signature.
All right, and at the rendezvous point, we want pre-authorized landing clearance for the flight number.
That sounds lovely.
That can be arranged. Actually, you'll be delivering it to to a rooftop, to a building that we own. So there shouldn't be any complications there.
I'm sorry, I'm reading.
Turbo kind of looks at Big Sis and goes, "Is that all we need? Do we?"
Chem mask. We need chem suits and rebreathers. We don't know what type of biological agents could be stirred up. In addition, that in the filter of the rebreather, that could actually be a wonderful live sample for you, so you'd be able to keep us protected, and you get the biomatter.
Yeah, the pixie is like just standing next to the napkin that's being like jotted down all of the different things on the shopping list, and says, "Can you give me a negotiation test? One more."
Okay.
Ooh. Nice.
Let's see. Do I want to? I want to use. Should I use a plot point? I'm thinking. Let's see.
Oh, whoops. I just realized I did mine in public.
We know your secrets.
Shit.
Now, and now I will re-roll the 2 2s. All right, and the pheromones. Dang nabbit.
All right. Do you want to use a plot point for a glitch die?
Why the hell not? Sure.
Yeah. All right. So roll that glitch
Yeah,
die.
goes nothing.
Nothing. Okay.
Hang on.
Oh wait, no.
Ah.
No, you didn't roll a glitch die yet.
No, not yet. I'm having it. There we go.
Ooh.
Exploit.
Woo! Nice crit.
Okay.
Nick took
So failed, but
joy.
accomplishment.
No, we tied. You had 6, right?
I had 5 successes. You had 4.
Yeah.
And then the
Glitch
glitch
die got a
die.
6.
It doesn't count
Was
as
it
a
6?
success per se. It just counts as like a success on the glitch die itself. It counts as an exploit.
Oh.
So it turns your
Point.
failure, like you still fail, but something good comes out of it.
Point.
So they'll say, well, we can offer some of these things. We can offer, instead of regular breathers, we can do gas masks. Instead of I suppose we should provide you with chem suits. We'll provide stealth tags for the helicopter. We will not be providing transport. And various containers for biological containment.
Don't clean your test tubes with spit. If you want to make sure we keep them as pure, you're going to have to provide them because you choose a level of purity, so that works.
Yes. Excellent.
All right.
All
You
right.
ladies fine with this one?
Yeah. Sure.
Sure. Yeah. I think like retro is
Get
like
a little bit of no confidence in your voice. If you want the money and you want to do this, say yes. You're allowed to have a voice and an idea and an input here.
Well, thank you for telling me that.
You
Yeah.
two are getting along great. I feel like Retro's like sitting in between them, just like looking back and forth, like, oh, like.
Turbo was like just not paying attention. She was like, "What masks? Okay." She like pulls out her katana. She's like, "Are we going?"
Sharpening it. Like, what am I killing? Like.
Oh, there will be clearing, there will be splattering, and all right, before we leave, I send a message to my tailor saying I think I'm going to need another one. I don't know. It's like I'm going into the Everglades. I know certain things don't come out. If the pixie screws us, I'm going to take it out of his hide. Okay.
Yeah,
Excellent.
before we leave, Retro kind of leans forward and she goes, "May I ask what kind of subjects are these? Like, what are we really dealing with here? What are we going to fight?"
To be perfectly honest, we can only take guesswork at the monstrosities that have been created in this facility. I suggest that you
bullshitting us?
exercise caution.
How much is he bullshitting us?
Can you give
I'm
me
just trying to see.
Yeah, you can give me a sense motive. That's going to be charisma plus logic.
All right. 8.
If anyone
3.
else wants to do it, you're welcome to.
Well, why not?
A charisma test?
Charisma plus
Charisma-
logic.
Christmas plus logic. Zero successes.
Turbo is not paying attention. She's just
Turbo's
ready to go
oh
kill
my
the
God,
things.
I don't even know.
Oh yeah.
She's like,
I got a
playing with her
4.
katana.
4. The only thing that his face betrays is like it's almost like he's scared of just talking about it.
All right.
He doesn't as he knows anything more. You can't tell if he does or if she does. I mean, whoever these people are, whoever they're working for, and whoever they represent, they're very good poker face.
Well, they did mention parent company at the very, very beginning, so I do realize that they are a corporate entity. So, on the way back, we can always call some friends and see what they know.
Retro leans back in her chair and she goes, all right, Umbrella Corporation. Great.
Well then,
Could be worse.
we've ordered
right.
a round of creme brulee. You're welcome to, and
Yes.
yes, creme brulee and pina coladas, daiquiris,
Dude.
so mojitos. So please, you can use this room as you so desire. We'll be taking our leave, and they give Big Sis all of the future contact information for when the job is complete, as well as the location of the facility.
Calling my lawyer, making sure a dead man switch is set up.
Okay.
Turbo's gonna eat.
Yeah, pretty much I'm just sending us like, okay, going on XYZ. If I don't contact you within XYZ, here's who the last people I was running with. Here's what happens to all of my stuff. And, the standards, So if I don't call back within a certain amount of time, with a very specific code phrase, the dead man switch goes into effect.
All right.
I do
This
this
is-
before everyone. It makes sure that all of my property, equipment, assets.
Yes.
While she's doing that, Turbo eats her food.
Yeah, it's a standard quick email, so it's just like, yay.
Yep.
Yeah, Retro's kind of listening. She's
She
kind
eats
of looking
that
back and forth
fast.
to them. And she's just taking her pina colada. Like, she, slowly reaches for it and grabs it and just starts sucking it down.
Yeah.
But she's listening to all the words and she's, not quite comprehending, everything like that. So sometimes she kind of raises an eyebrow and looks between the two and...
Yeah, you're definitely getting an impression wow, the negotiations that we've been a part of up until now are garbage.
Yeah.
What are...
Oh my, wait. So this one's have been good? Oh heaven, oh god.
This one is a
I am
good
so
negotiation,
sorry.
yeah.
No, you're doing beautifully.
Yes.
You're asking for items where we're just give us more money and we'll do it. So you being oh, we want
I'm a
this
major-
and this and this, and we're just
I'm a freelance major domo, it's I have to anticipate what might be needed, and considering I've been blown up before,
it makes sense. It's just we've been just we want more karma.
Yeah.
So
So,
Karma's good, but you gotta be alive to spend it.
yeah.
so,
Richard's learning.
all of
She's
your-
taking notes in her head.
yeah, gotta learn some negotiation. So, you guys, you're given a dead drop of a kind of one of those U-Hauls that's been parked In the Redlands, so this is just outside of the Everglades. It's like a little town, just motels and truck stops and stuff like that, and sparse homes amongst the swamp. So
And
you
so
can,
after they leave, I take my pince-nez glasses off, put them back in my pocket. You're like, all right. I always hate negotiating with the real little guys because you never know what the hell they can do.
Retro just kind of looks at Turbo and like she kind of looks back at Big Sis and she goes, "Yeah."
Turbo swallows.
I'm betting there's a
creme
story
brulee
behind
and
that.
goes,
I'm betting there's I am sensing there's a story behind that. After we finish this, we're going out for drinks and steak.
Yes.
It's probably going to be
You
gator
had that
steak.
steak.
Probably going to be gator steak, but it's still good, especially if you smoke it. Ooh, yeah. After we finish this, because considering, let me just say this, when they were talking, they didn't even want to bring up, it's that whole, oh God, like Kaiser Soze kind of a feel, that they didn't really even want to say the name. They were trying, the name itself scared these guys, so, So the way that they were talking about is like everything, but they didn't even want to bring like the name up. So whatever it is scared them that much that the name even scares them. So it's probably big, creepy, spooky stuff like that. And I'm betting afterwards we're probably going to eat a lot of drinks.
I have a story about a potato golem for you.
You've never been to the Black Forest, have you? They go, yeah. It's like we even hunt the vegetables.
Been there. There.
Oh yeah. But you know what? I think this is all right. So before we go in, all right, you've seen one of my abilities is talking. And you looks like can kick the living shit out of almost anything, and I like that. At least with the large pointy sword on your back, right?
She has like in her hand. She's like, yeah, oh yeah, She's like checking the edge.
Nice. And you, my dear, what's your strength? What you do? What do you like?
She snaps her fingers and 2 drones fly out and she goes, "Let me introduce you. I have 8-bit and Law." And Law looks you up and down and he goes,
"Those
suit."
are nice, classy. Ooh, form and style. Okay, you don't get to see a lot of that. Very, very nice. Very, very nice.
Thank you.
And quick analysis. And thank you for the compliment, dude. I appreciate it. The other thing I do, and I will open up the attaché case, and inside you see a collapsible baton. It's made for my size, and you see a row, and it looks like they look like metallic business cards, but if you look at it, like at the ends, they're like acid etched.
Nice.
Yeah. Let's just put it this way: when I said I weaponized end user license agreement, I meant that literally.
I imagine you like as you like show them off. Retro's like, "Ooh,"
Yeah,
I'm like looking.
Take a read, and on it says, the recipient of this end user license agreement agrees to forfeit all physical health, mental health, and all possessions on their person at this point.
That's clever.
Turbo takes one and says, "Can I try it?"
Sure. You can actually, you know what? And it embeds, and I go over there, pull it out, and you actually see quick little bit of polish. See, but let's put it this way: it's like, and it's legally binding. If the software companies can do it, so can I. Copyright attorneys hate me. I use all their arguments against them physically. They didn't know I could do that.
So, after some fun banter about what you ladies like to do, and can do, let's go ahead and talk any preparations for the job, with the exception of obviously, anything that you've negotiated so far is waiting for you in a U-Haul. in the swamp
Excellent.
somewhere.
All right.
So
I'm
we
actu-
better figure out security. That'll be the start. Get retro
that's-
on that.
I'm actually pretty good at that too, if you need help.
Alrighty.
All right, what I'm actually going to do at this point is come here, you dingus. Thank you, dumb computer. Sorry, it's like everything just froze for a second. I'm like,
like your heart just drops, and you're like, "Oh God,
yep.
please
All
let
right.
everything still be connected."
Okay, so I have worked as a bodyguard major domo for all different types of shadow types. So if something that's big and scares them, so I'm like, all right, well, the incident with the Hellhound. So pretty much what I'm going to be doing is damage. Okay, what kind of things can hit us? Acid, fire, this and that, the other. And I'm going to the local stuffer shack, and I'm going to be getting trank patches. I'm going to be picking up trauma patches, pack of Lay's, cigarettes. Reason being is you smoke that is if it's something's too traumatic or somebody just wants to forget something, just pop it in their mouth, light it, they'll forget.
I
Not
feel like
just
that's
that
one of those.
alone.
That's going to be one of those like weird items that you have to
Yes,
locate.
that's why I actually have that's why I have the crash cart pilot, because they can get me the drugs, they can get me some of the above the stuffer shack level.
Gotcha. Okay. Yeah.
So I'm like going to the stuffer shack, seeing, because this is Florida, I haven't been here before, so I'm gonna pick up what I can, just your standard like med kit, health kit, because I have no idea what a gator bite looks like. This could be disgusting. Ew. And ew. And
Yeah.
ugh. And a pair of and I'm getting a pair of leather gloves that are you can get those. They're waterproof treatment.
All right.
Nice.
So now that you guys have the things that you need, I say we take a 5-minute break, and we'll return. And we're gonna fast forward right into the freaking swamp. So.
All right.
Who's driving?
Stay tuned.
Who's
Me.
driving?
Me.
Awesome. She gets to control the radio then.
Yep.
All right. See you in 5,
Buckle
guys.
up, guys.
Hello and welcome back to Join the Anarchy, an interactive Shadowrun Anarchy campaign. Right now, we are in the midst, we're about to start a run on a very sketchy facility in the Everglades. They're going to need to fight past some unnameable baddies, steal experimental data, rescue any survivors they find, and then destroy the whole facility. In addition, if they're able to retrieve a test subject, or sorry, not a test subject, a subject, then they'll get bonus monies. So we're gonna go ahead and just kind of like fast forward. You guys are gonna be outside of the facility. This is like deep in the swamp. Any information that you guys tried to find via matrix
Hacking.
searches or contacts have really come up blank. Like, this is a black site.
Dead zone. Weird. Even more
Okay.
eerie.
Oh.
Interesting.
only
Do we
thing-
see anything like cameras or anything?
The only thing that you might be able to pin, you might be able to locate, is that the facility used to be a Universal Brotherhood compound. However, this was like back in the 50s, and it was condemned relatively long time ago now. We're looking at maybe 10, 15 years ago. So anything that's happened since then, you are going to assume that maybe somebody took over this place and used it as a black site. But that's all you've got.
Okay.
Well, let's just put it this way. The data that we find inside, if you can pull the data out, I can... let's just put it this way. Depending on what exactly it is. If this is... if they... and I pray they're that stupid. That they've actually... let's just put it this way. You know the wonderful things that they're doing with patenting genes? They gotta register their name under it. Corporate or
Alright.
anything else. So
Are we
whatever
in-
data we find, not only can we just find databases, I can actually run it through our IP check.
Are we in turn order, Oz?
Are you what?
Are we in
order?
turn order, or are we just jumping in?
You know what? Screw it. Let's say we are. The swamp facility, there's only one door that you can see. It's like, think a metal boxy shack with like a blast door, and that's it. It's not large at
Oh.
all. So you imagine that it probably goes underground into the swamp.
We've
Oof.
seen this in so many zombie treads. All
Or
right.
fence or anything?
No. Well, you know what? You guys would have had to get past some fencing, some electrical fencing. We'll say that you
Okay.
guys already did that,
All right.
because it's just a fence.
I'm gonna. Oh, sorry. We're turn order. Who's first?
Oh,
Makes sense.
let me, Okay. Yeah. So, right now the swamp is lonely. You just hear the sounds of crickets, frogs, and you maybe see like the glowing eyes of an alligator just hovering over the just on top of the water line, watching you. But it doesn't seem that there's anyone monitoring this area. So time to get past these blast doors.
All right.
You want to check the roof. There might actually be Let's just put it this way. Not a lot of people like to secure the roof as much. You've got drones you can look up there, right?
Oh, of course. I'll send 8-Bit and Law up there.
Yeah. We'll spend a plot point here. Yeah, you find a control panel.
Sweet.
Anything up there?
The control panel, it looks like.
Okay.
I'm just wondering if it would be so simple just to destroy it, but at the same time...
Can't you do an analysis of what the control panel is for? Activating defenses, turning off defenses, I don't know. Could be a receiver.
I'll tell 8-Bit to get closer and Law to keep an eye out. Is there anything on the control panel that kind of give it away that I know of? Like, can I make
Give me an electronics check, yeah.
Yeah, an electronics check? Yeah. Oh, Jesus.
Are you comfortable with this level of success?
No, and you know what? I am going to use an edge. Better. 4.
Okay. So it's a very sophisticated control panel. It's kind of like a fail-safe in the event that they can't get inside of the facility. You notice that the blast doors are typically only opened from the inside. The amount of work that you're gonna have to put on it is gonna take you a little time, but you think you can do it. So
can I do it? Can I do it from the ground? Do I have to actually climb up there?
Yes, you do have to go up there.
Great.
How high up is it?
8 feet.
Alley-oop?
It's a single.
I'm a freaking.
Story, yeah.
I'm a troll. Stand on my
Yeah.
bloody shoulders.
Yeah,
Alright.
she'll like click off her boots to get like dirt off of them, and then climb on up.
Thank you.
Yeah.
All right.
Thank you.
Give me the electronics test.
Another electronics test? Okay.
Yes, this is to actually deactivate the system.
Jeez. If I use an edge, that'll be. I'll have one edge left over. I'm gonna use a glitch die.
Okay.
Because we all know my glitch dies
always
are
love when you use a
legendary,
glitch die.
and they're great.
Yeah. Failure.
Great. Beautiful.
Failure and a glitch.
I just imagine it starting beeping and like Retro's just like, I didn't even touch it. Like.
Okay. Yeah. So you hear alarms.
Okay.
And there's rumbling, and this shack is starting to sink down into the swamp.
You guys, we need to break in through the roof, I think, because the doors are gonna be. Yeah, we gotta start breaking the roof.
Okay, awesome.
You do the tap test. How heavy tap? Pretty much you get the feedback of how reinforces the ceiling. Because if they got blast doors.
Yeah. Yeah. How would I check that?
Yeah. Structurally, I'll say you have security systems, right?
Plot point, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You can make it
It
happen.
is security systems.
Sure. Yeah. You can tell me a little bit about the security. I mean, it should be almost impenetrable, but hey.
Well, I'm gonna say, yeah, it's difficult to break through, but since it looks really old, like no one's really been there in a long time, I'm gonna say that there's like one spot where it's really weak, like maybe a beam fell in the building.
Mm-hmm.
So, what?
I
You
got
have
a
an idea?
great plot
Go
point.
for it. Yeah.
All right. The biggest problem with any type of electronic security is the human element. Idiots writing their passcodes down. And I'm saying inside that stupid, electronic box, when you open it up like this, some dumbass wrote the access code.
That is awesome.
All right. Sounds good.
I've seen enough pen tests to know how many people do it.
Yep.
Yeah, it was. You know, the reason you didn't get it at time is just because it was kind of like weirdly written.
And it's old.
Yeah.
It's old. It's a little scratched off, but then you're like, oh, duh.
That's a 7, not a 4. Okay.
Yeah.
Can we stop the room? Can we stop the thing from sinking? My paycheck is sinking with it.
Yeah, right now
Our
it is.
paycheck.
It's you doop 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 the correct code, and the blast doors open.
Sweet.
All of this like muck from the swamp is just starting to seep down these stairs that you're supposed to go down into.
Put on your suits.
But the building is not. It doesn't stop. It doesn't stop sinking. It seems like it's just. This is the security. So
Right.
once you're inside, you're gonna be inside.
Great.
Okay. Actually, NERPs. I'm using my NERPs.
Uh-huh.
And my NERPs is going to be pretty much waterproof, smudge-proof, glow in the dark, sticky. That my comlink can read, and pretty much we can follow our way up.
Nice.
Smudge-proof comlink?
Hmm?
Awesome. So that's your NERPs.
Yep.
NERPs,
So we
for
can-
anyone that doesn't know what that is, it means new exciting retail product.
Mm-hmm.
That is a NERP.
Yeah. Yep. Well, I have NERPs, so you know. Well, it's the one pull one thing out of your Highlander G-string. Go right ahead.
Excellent. All right, so
I want to make sure we can get back out.
Yeah. We'll find a way.
that should be fun.
There's always a way. I have an idea
excellent.
for that.
So
Yep, that's why I marked the exit.
So you all rush in just as the blast doors close behind you, and the whole thing sinks below the swamp. The stairs are slick in mud and leaves, and they're just like down into a dark. With the exception of like the flashing red lights from having triggered the fucking thing.
Alarms, yeah.
I'm gonna have to disable the alarm.
It's dark
you get inside.
red, dark red, dark red. Those are the flashing
Dark
lights.
vision. I'm a troll.
Yeah. Okay. Well,
Dark
you see
vision.
fine. But for
I
the
got my
moment,
cyber eyes.
and you.
I imagine like there's this long silence and all you hear is like the Game Boy startup, like that ding, ding, and then you just see like you hear Pokemon Yellow and she's just like okay, like
That's your flashlight. Awesome. So yes. So retro. You're gonna be at some negative modifiers if you have to do anything with visual.
right.
Okay. But Turbo should be fine, and so should Big Sis.
I imagine like you two were like this place looks like crap and Turbo's like I can't see, or Retro's like I can't see shit. Like
It isn't worth looking at. Let's just put it this way: you ain't wasting brain storage space with this mess. Come on. The further we go down, the sooner we're probably gonna have something attempt to kick our ass, and then we can kick its ass back. So that'll because this is annoying as hell. I'm
All right,
never getting
so
this stuff out of my
Turbo
suit.
is gonna head down the stairs. Do they go for a very long time? Are they very deep down?
Yeah, I mean they go pretty deep. After what feels like maybe, I don't know, 30 steps or so, you you end in a very tight kind of hallway, very stone and metalwork.
Okay.
And utilitarian. Like there's nothing fancy about this building whatsoever. It's blocky. And in the I'll spend a plot point in the red light, you just see like this big shadow, like, and then
Ooh.
another like flash of light, and you just hear.
Oh, it's
Someone
my
give that.
mother-in-law.
Someone give that.
Oh, it's my mother-in-law. Just punch her in the face.
Okay.
We'll be fine.
All right, I'm gonna I'm gonna spend a plot point to say in the hall there's like doorways lining it, and I'm gonna open the first one to my left and head in.
Okay. Audience, what's inside?
What's behind door number 1?
And just to clarify, because I see these creatures in the red light, what about when it's dark? Like, do I get any hints as to what they're doing? Are they moving too fast? Are they?
They're the thing about these shadows is that they're coming like from further down the hall. There's like windows, and there's nothing in this hall, but whatever lights are being cast from those rooms on the side with the windows is coming into the hallway. So that's how you're seeing them.
Okay. So what's inside the room, chat?
Oh god, we're in Vault frickin' 87 from Fallout 3. The
Oh, yeah.
forced human evolutionary virus, that thing.
Mhm.
I don't even... Oof.
Thank you, NeoNET.
No, oh god, it'd be even worse. Politicians.
Severed left hands.
Does that mean that like Donald Rumpus in there as well? And he's just sitting there in a chair?
Good.
Sorry, David.
song.
Do I choose? I can't remember. I can choose and take
You
a
can
plot
choose.
point. I'm gonna take severed hands.
Ooh, nice.
Vagrant
Left
of
side
Vampires
only?
is awesome too. I'm gonna keep that in mind. But okay, so Turbo opens the door, and just like a pile of like bloody, limp
Ugh.
hands, some with wedding rings on, falls at her feet. And Turbo's not easily rattled, but when this happens, she goes, "Oh!" and takes a couple steps back.
Oh, we don't have wedding rings. Excellent. We can take those after we get those and pawn them. They never said anything about keeping them, so... extra spoils, extra money.
All right, you can touch the gross hands. Fine.
I've seen worse.
Okay. I think that's probably it for me. I did an action and a narration,
Okay.
a movement and a narration.
All right. So my turn. Let's. That sound is just getting closer. It's,
It's like the Predator.
and let's go
What
ahead
is this,
and.
a Jet Black tribute concert? What the fuck?
And
Shia
you
LaBeouf.
hear
Actual
Actual
cannibal
cannibal
Shia LaBeouf.
Shia LaBeouf.
the plot point is this huge like piece of furniture just smashes through one of those windows and lands in the hallway, and glass shatters, bursts everywhere, and that's when you see like this
That desk was mahogany.
mahogany desk, yeah, it just shatters, breaks. And at this point is when you see like this claw, like this long pointy claw come out, and it's got a joint and another joint and another joint, and it just lands into the hallway, and you just hear
That's not good.
Who invited the politicians? Try and get the claws and everything.
and
Like that. These monsters are called the politicians.
yeah,
Do it.
and
I just like I said, dead cell, and I just kind of like bring it.
and then another one yeah, comes around,
Oh, no.
and
They're both right arms.
That's not
Probably.
right.
And next plot point is, as you're watching this in horror, and actually, Big Sis and Retro should both be giving me a composure test.
Composure?
Yeah, so that's gonna be willpower plus willpower.
Willpower plus willpower?
Yes.
Okay.
I don't have to?
You're in the room with the severed hands.
Oh, okay. 'Cause my willpower shit.
Mine ain't great, but it doesn't suck too much. Yep.
Mine could be better.
That wasn't supposed to.
You are both currently paralyzed in fear. This is something you've never seen before. And at this moment, just when you think it couldn't get more paralyzingly scary, plot point, a bunch of little ones start scurrying out into the hallway and start rushing towards you. Let's switch this up. I'm gonna put yeah, let's put Retro first.
Okay. Great.
Go Retro.
So, man, what are these, like what are they called? I can't think of what they're called.
Like little head
It's gonna kill
crabs
me
from
now.
Half-Life.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. There's like, I think it's like from Dead Space or something, but there's like multiple different ones, and they just burst out of this
You're
like.
just giving me
The
more
necromorphs?
ideas.
Oh, dude.
Necromorphs.
Yeah, well, no, not necromorphs, but they were like the little ones, and
Yes,
they get all
they
over
were-
Isaac, and you have to shake them
They
off.
were all necromorphs. They were all different types.
Oh, well, that's true.
All right, so
Yeah.
what do you want to do?
Yeah, Retro's gonna kind of like, she's gonna kind of like grab, Big Sis's like tuxedo and just like start shaking it and like like type of thing, and I'll have God, why can't I think of their names? 8-Bit and Law take front and just start kind of bapping them around, try shooting them.
Okay.
Can I do that paralyzed?
You know, yeah. I mean, you guys are freaking out. I would say you might run. Like you can bring them up, but I would say you want to run. You want to get away from these things.
Well, yeah, but I want to see what 8-Bit and Law do first, if that's okay.
They're technically under your control,
Yeah.
so like you can have.
Oh,
them,
as you're running, you can have them guard your back, maybe.
Yeah.
As you're
Yeah, there
running?
we go.
Yeah, let's do that. That makes sense. All right, go ahead. Give me 2 vehicle weapons tests.
Okay. Da-da-da-ba-ba-da-ba. Sweet, okay. And agility, it's 12. Really? Out of 12 die? Okay, and then vehicle weapons. I get... That's for vehicle driving. I get 1 reroll. Haha! 2 successes.
2 successes. All right. How
Well,
much?
that's for 1, right? I have to roll for. Sorry.
Yes.
Okay. All right, Law on point.
All right. You got 1 net hit on with 8-Bit.
Sweet.
How much damage is that?
Good job. 6.
Okay. And you got 5 net hits on the other. How much damage is that?
Well, it's 6p, so 11.
11. So as the bullets are firing, you hear the like kind of like those sounds of screaming terror and hissing. It's like this mixture of hissing and shrieking.
Zerglings?
Zerglings, sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Zerg Rush. Someone
Um,
brought out Zerg Rush. I'm like,
and you just as you're running and seeing like in your vision like what your drones are seeing, you're just seeing these bullets like they're hitting, but they're not doing the damage that you're expecting them to do.
Yeah.
And this is not cool. But yeah, there's like little bits of like exoskeleton being ripped off onto the walls, but for the most part, like they're still crawling, and like they're even like the one that you were able to hit with Law is just like dragging itself on this like one limb.
Sweet. I'm gonna spend a plot point.
Okay. Yes.
I'm sorry, I was very fascinated with this. Alright, I'm gonna spend a plot point, and I'm gonna say that there is a nearby doorway that I open,
Okay.
and I'm able to close it and lock it behind myself with Law and 8-Bit, but I'm gonna be really cruel to Retro today, And as I turn around, I'm gonna see a creature, and I want the audience to do to pick this creature.
That is awesome.
Wait, you are hiding behind me, though, right? And then you ran from behind me, so you ran off the opposite direction behind me.
Sure.
I'm just trying to figure out where I am and where
Like,
everyone
it was
else
The way
is.
that it
like-
sounds
it was-
is there's hallway. Here up front is Big Sis. Turbo's in this room to the left, and now Retro is gone in this room to the right. So both of these
Yeah,
rooms are behind
perfect.
Big Sis.
All right, awesome. All right, so where's their audience?
Yeah, audience, what's this
Oh,
monster
they're
that I find?
Chat room.
I mean,
Me.
I can do the monster. That would be fun.
Yeah, you can if you want to, if chat doesn't do it.
It's a. Okay, no, I'm doing it. I'm doing this. I'm not taking actual Cannibal Shia LaBeouf. No.
Thank you.
This is a.
Can I? I'll spend another plot point.
What?
I'll spend another
What?
plot point. And, this is so mean to Retro. It's going to be, I'm gonna say one. It's one monster that can take a form from memories, from your memories, from people's memories. So its face will shape, but its body will still be this monster thing. Can I do that?
Is that a thing
Or
in
no?
Shadowrun? Yeah, why not? Yes.
I don't know.
If they're psychics,
Harry
yeah, they can
Potter?
still pull it. And then remember, you also have like adepts that can muck around with their face.
Yeah.
So, who knows?
Yeah.
Huge.
So this could be like anybody from Retro's memories, and it just fuck with her basically.
Yes. You find Ori, your ex-boyfriend, staring at you.
No,
Her late boyfriend.
Late
Not her
boyfriend.
Ex-boyfriend.
my late, my ex,
Staring
my death.
back at you.
Great. Is there a roll that I need to make?
Creepy as fuck.
That was kind of my plan.
What? Let's say. Give me another composure. Willpower plus willpower. And Ori. Just smiles. This warm smile.
Great.
Oh, that's
And
so creep.
and out of his face is just dripping water, even though there's no water in this place, and it just reminds you of the rainy rooftop that he was murdered on, and it's dripping down his face,
Oh, jeez.
and then just wet blood dripping down his face,
Ew.
and
That's
he
horrifying.
says, "I would never do anything to you, Retro. I love you."
Aw. I rolled the 1. She's into that.
Yeah.
You monster.
Yeah.
Horrible monster.
I actually like that. I think yes.
Thank you.
Ooh,
It
that's
goes
chilling.
it goes from that to like you monster.
Oh no. I didn't do it.
You killed me.
You did.
It was Deadeye.
It's all your fault.
It's
It's
not my
all
fault.
your fault.
It's not my
all
fault.
your fault.
Oh, oh, it's those eyes.
Big sis.
Okay. Ugh. So we have a whole bunch of these little kind of like zergling hand claws, creepy things, right?
Yes, they are coming at you.
What do we do when we're kids and a whole bunch of spiders start running at you? You guys say, "Go away, go away, go away, go away!" Blindly just, yeah, like blindly waving in front of you just to keep them away from you because they're creepy.
The telescoping staff or the staff?
My staff.
All right. Give me a
You guys
close
like-
combat test.
All right, yay!
gonna be like that scene in Aliens.
Oh dear God, really?
Are you comfortable with this level of success?
We've been getting a lot of ones, guys.
Yeah.
Nope, I am not. But, you know what? I'm gonna hold off to see what happens. I want to see what they do, because right now she's also flailing.
All right.
So she wouldn't have a lot of accuracy. It would actually make sense to maybe hit something, but you know.
You're able to whack the one that's like crawling on the one leg towards you.
Yep.
You got 1 net hit. How much damage is that?
Let's see. It's the staff, so that's strength divided by 2 plus 2p.
Plus 1.
Strength is plus, yeah. Sorry, I'm reading the, oh, that's the shirt.
No, yeah, plus 2, plus 1.
Yeah. Okay, strength divided by 2, which is,
4, right?
is it round up or round down?
Round up.
Okay, so that'd be 3.
So 6?
Yeah.
6? You can describe the kill.
Sweet.
All right. So as she's swinging wildly and it comes across in the long part of the arc, as she's bringing it back, she actually ends up stabbing it through one of the, since it's already taken damage and it's like, so her part of the armor had already been blasted away. She actually gets the staff through it, and the momentum of the wild swing back whaps it against the wall, splattering it, and it just kind of like squishes down in goo and disgust and blah.
Excellent. Turbo.
All right, so Turbo's gonna take out her rocket boots. She's gonna put them on her hands. She's gonna plant her feet on the floor, and she's gonna blast as many of these disgusting hand things as she can.
Beautiful.
Give yourself a plot point.
Thank you. These are my plot points today. They're my Fisher Price tower.
Yeah.
Not mine. It's my kids. Yeah. So I'm not sure how damage will work for this, or if this is a firearms or close combat.
So, let's call it firearms.
Okay.
But I will say, like, I was gonna say you should probably take like a -2 to this, but it's fine.
Oh, do you want me to re-roll? I can.
No, it's fine.
Okay.
Because I would have been like -2 for using rocket boots, but then like +2 for using fiery stuff. So it's like
I do also have 2 rocket boots.
Okay. So yes.
It says shotgun, but I didn't add the shotgun bonus.
Okay. All right. You got 4 net hits and then 3 net hits. So how much damage is, let's see, for a flamethrower. Let's use flamethrower stats. That's gonna be
Clothes combat. Oh, really?
Oh God, worse.
These are clothes.
Oh my God.
I'm gonna give you full points for that pun because good on you.
Yes. Yes. Flamethrower.
How much damage does a flamethrower do? Let's see.
I don't know if they have stats for those, so I'm just gonna make it up. I'll say it's like. Okay, I got a number. Based on this.
Okay.
Okay, so how much bonus? I said 2, 3,
3 and 4.
3 and 4 net hits. Okay, one is on one that hasn't been injured yet is like the little ones. They're on like their fire and they're just like freaking out and they're like. The other one catches on fire and flips over and like burns like the little with all of his hands, like all his legs rather, like because it like burns into ash.
Nice.
So that's one attack.
Firearms. Keep it coming, chat.
What's your second attack?
Oh yeah.
I got two. I forgot.
Now there's the one that's freaking out right now. It's going to be taking some fire damage. It could probably take care of itself.
Throughout.
There's the
How many
big
are-
mama that hasn't completely come out into the hall yet.
Okay, I'm gonna take out the katana for that one. See if I can do some damage on this this arm here. Oh, that's not great. 4. Well. Alright. 4 with the katana. You know what? I'm gonna edge it because I haven't used any edge yet.
Why not?
9. Okay, that's a total of 8.
Wow, good job, man.
Let me see something. Interesting. Okay. Your net hits are Gee. Fuck. Okay. Your net hits. You said you had 8. Your net hits are 7. How much damage is that?
15.
Nice.
This thing is armor, right? Yeah. Oh wow.
Is that 15 armor?
Okay. You can describe the hit like I would say it probably like severs a limb, but this thing is still going.
So Turbo, she drops her rocket boot to the floor and then whips out her katana and hits it like the 3rd joint and smacks it in, but it doesn't quite go through, so she has to kind of push. And the whole thing like twitches and flails.
Yeah, it comes out
and
with like a
then,
squelch, It's like a crab leg.
There's like a dangling ligament still, but it can't actually move it. And she goes,
Yeah.
ah! She's like, but like super happy. She's like, oh my god!
Yeah. You hear the loud like. All right.
Beautiful.
My turn. All right. So that one bug spirit that's on fire, shrivels and dies. This one, however, is going to it's at this point that like this big, enormous head with all of these black eyes in a cluster and mandibles just. And all of this goop comes down and it's going to spit acid at you, Turbo. So can you give me a dodge test?
I sure can. Balls.
Are you comfortable with this level of success?
Nah, I'll do it. Oh wait, I get 3. It's agility based, so. Okay, no, I'm gonna edge that. 4. It's 2 edge used.
Okay. Damn it. It's you just barely dodge out of the way as the acid just splatters down the hallway, and you just see it melt all of these bug carcasses.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, in Retro's room, the Ori figure, it's all your fault. It's all your fault. It's all your fault. It's all your fault. It's all your fault.
It's not my fault.
Crying's not gonna do anything.
It's not my
You're
fault.
weak. You're weak. You're pathetic.
Oh.
You have nothing. You don't know what it's like to be a shadow runner. You think you do, but you don't. You're nothing. You're green. You're green. And it comes and like tries to throttle you. So can you give me a dodge test?
What is that normally? Because wait, I have it written down. I think. Yes, I do. Agility and logic. Sweet. Two.
Are you comfortable with this level of success?
I'm gonna edge it.
Okay.
Come on, baby. Roll them dice. Oh my goodness, this is the longest dice roll ever. Did it went away? Did it pop up?
Yeah, it did. You got another 2
Oh.
successes.
Oh, okay. 4.
Yeah, this thing just
Completely grabs me.
grabs your
Jesus.
throat and just lifts you up above him.
No.
And so like from
No.
below, just like, oh wait, no, from
No.
above. So like this. Wait, no.
There you go.
Yeah, like
I'll go
this?
lower. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, you're just looking into its eyes and it's just crushing into your
Ugh.
windpipe.
That's not good.
So you're gonna take 6 damage physical.
Physical? Does
Yeah, well it goes to your
But
armor first.
100 emotional.
avoiding? Yeah, avoiding my armor.
No. It armor
Let's go
first.
through my armor. Okay.
Yeah, you feel your armor squeezing into you, and you're just like, oh no, ah.
You said 6.
6.
Okay. You completely shatter my armor because that's all my armor.
Yeah, yeah. The armor because this armor is just being crushed into your neck.
Oh, jeez.
And as it's looking at you with like this intense hatred and despair and judgment, its Ori's mouth just starts to hang down.
Oh,
like,
jeez.
it just
Terrifying.
like this, and it's just all this goopy saliva just coming down as it just comes closer to eat you.
Right. Great. It reminds me of like the dead hand from Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time.
Yeah.
That's basically what's happening right now. I'm gonna. Can I
The
sub
Halloween
vocal?
Join the Anarchy.
Can I sub vocal to like anybody while this is happening, or am I still like, shaken or paralyzed?
You can. Do I want to apply? Here. I'm gonna spend a plot point. I'm going to I'll do that. All right. So Turbo's first.
Okay. So did you sub-vocal?
Yeah, if I can.
No, you're currently last in the order.
Okay, perfect. Great.
Oh, I see. Okay. Yeah, well, Turbo's gonna keep attacking the, she has no idea her friend's in danger, so she's gonna take her shotgun and shove it right in the mouth of this spider hand creature.
Excellent.
Butt hand.
Gonna shoot with that
Just so you know,
one.
Retro, you can spend a plot point to jump ahead of the turn order.
Yeah, I'm comfy.
Oh, you are? Yeah.
Yep, I'm comfy. It's just my life boyfriend. It's just my life boyfriend. Alrighty.
Just typical Monday night, that's all.
5 on the shotgun.
Nice.
Does this thing have edge? Hold on. Oh my god, it does. Okay, thank god.
No.
Come on.
Boom. Yeah. Yeah, no, it just like somehow like as you're trying to like jam it in its mouth, the mandible just like knocks it to the side and it blasts into the wall. You can give me another attack though, since I know you have double attacks.
Alright. Turbo readjusts.
9 successes on that.
Jeez, that's crazy. Another 5.
Okay, you got 1 net hit this time. So how much
Good
damage
job.
is
Okay,
that?
that's 10. So Turbo, the shotgun kind of knocks out of her away, and then she turns it, cocks it sideways, and
Yeah. Like chunks of exoskeleton are coming off. You're able to like, one of its mandibles is now just hanging off down here by some strings. But oh man, this thing is still going. It's disgusting. Why?
So much damage. Why does this exist?
Big Sis.
All right. Here's how badly panicked am I still? And did I hear?
You're good. It was just
Did
one
I hear?
narration.
All right, cool. Did I hear anybody screaming, crying, or anything else like that in the last round?
You can give me a perception test.
Okay.
Agility plus logic.
Here you. Agility and logic. 9. 1. Dear God, I can't roll.
Yeah,
Can't
none
roll
of
for
us
crap
can.
today. Can't roll for crap
None of
today.
It's okay. I'm in the same boat.
Mm.
Except for now. So no, you heard nothing.
Great.
All right. And you know what? Yeah, I'm feeling like being a dick. Plot point.
Okay.
Surprise threat. Security shows up.
Ooh,
Automated.
That off.
Automated security. Usually, those would be for. I am betting, especially if any of us has seen Resident Evil. Yeah, they're there to kill anything, including the monsters. And I'm betting these things were actually formulated, built to keep these things from coming out. Humans, it's like, yeah, we're big. Many humans are big and squishy. These things were formulated, so I'm betting the weaponry was formulated to wipe these things out.
Gotcha. So are you envisioning like a turret, or are you envisioning laser hallway?
that's what I'm imagining.
Nope. Actually, for something like this, I am expecting high velocity scatter shot. You know, pretty much something comes up. If you've ever seen Deus Ex Human Revolution, the typhoon, it goes out in a circle. So
Yeah.
Okay.
Sweet.
from the floors.
Okay. So that happens. Can Big Sis and Turbo give me dodge tests to dodge into another room?
I rolled my dodge wrong last time. It was supposed to be 11.
Wait, dodge is what? It's
Agility plus logic. And if you have any
Okay.
wound modifiers, which I don't think anybody does yet.
Nah. Okay.
6 for me.
5 successes.
All right. Yeah. So describe where you dodge into. Both of you.
Okay, I am going to. I see those things coming up and off the floor. I look to there's a wall to my left, so I'm gonna go up, kind of kick against that, and kind of almost like almost
Swan
Superman
dive?
pose.
Yeah.
Yeah, into the room to my right.
The one that the smashed window, right? That it came through.
Yes,
Okay. So you jump.
because
through.
if they're coming up, you know, I'm betting, they're going to be out there, so they're going to be like, oh, wait a minute, and then have to turn around.
Yes. And Turbo.
I'm gonna spend a plot point to say I end up in the same room as Retro.
Sweet.
Okay.
I will not
so you
die
like
there.
retreat.
And I see Ari, the Ari horror.
Didn't Retro lock it behind her though?
I did. I did.
Oh, okay.
That's why we couldn't hear it.
So
Guess not.
so you run back, you try the door, you can't seem
Okay.
to open it, and maybe you like kick back into the room with the severed hands in the closet.
I think so. Will that still cost me a plot point?
No.
All right, I'll jump back into the pile of severed hands.
Okay.
I mean, not literally, but.
Right. Well, when you do, it's not that graceful, you know. So
Right.
like, there's a couple of severed hands fall onto you.
All right.
You can grab them all, throw them around, or use them as chaff.
Yeah. All right. So
They're metahuman biomatter. They might not know.
So audience, the room that Big Sis has landed in. What is this room? And this is where, mind you, all of the current enemies have come from. Oh, actually, you know what? Here, let me be nice. I'll spend a plot point and say that you land in the same room that Retro is in. So it's like, it's a continuing room on the right. Since both of those things were on the right, this makes sense. So there you go. So right now you see, yeah, so like, you roll in through the window, and to your right is the, you see Retro like being picked up like this by the throat by some humanoid creature that is casting these like like claws in shadows.
Creepy.
And its mouth is just hanging down to its belly button.
Ugh.
Ew. Pick your mouth up off the floor, would you?
So what would you like to do, Big Sis?
All right. Jump through that, and now. You know what? I'm pissed. Things are coming out. One of the people, I don't even know where the heck she went. All I know is she ran off. Damn. And the guy's question, what its mouth is kind of like, what's it being held on with? Is it just like ligaments or something like that?
The mouth?
Uh-huh.
It's like it's been distended from his face, but his face is like stretching downwards. Like his jaw has just kind of come off. It's just like...
Okay. So it's kind of like down like that?
Yeah.
Okay. And quick look. So it would come out, so logically speaking, this thing actually we've all seen it. It's like you've opened up a lobster, you bend until at one point it breaks. So if it's going out like this, cool. Grabbing both my hands and pushing it.
Ooh.
So you're gonna like reach into its mouth and just pull apart.
Oh hell yeah!
Give me a close
Let's win
combat.
this bitch.
Close combat.
Oh hell yeah! And I don't know, guys. Odds or even, should I live dangerously here?
Of course.
Why not? Or enjoy the
let's-
anarchy.
Then let's do it.
Yes.
Let's live dangerously. So we're doing a close combat, which is okay. Hang on.
My cat is meowing at the door. It's ya.
All right, I hit 3 successes with that.
And nothing on the
Nice.
next die. You try and like reach into its mouth, but somehow it does this thing where it like the mouth just twists backward like a rope on itself, like, and it's facing inside of itself right now.
Ew. Gross. Gross.
Retro, your turn. Big Sis has come to your aid, but she was unsuccessful.
I would like to break out of it and hopefully attack.
Okay. Give me a strength plus agility test.
Oh, really? That's okay.
You can do this.
3 successes. That's not bad.
Not good enough though.
Oh. Can I because he's holding me by my neck, and I guess I have my hands up here. Can I, like, reach down around somewhere and grab something?
Yeah.
Out of, like, my pocket or my back or whatever?
Yes. You can also fire
Okay.
with 8-bit and law.
Oh, yeah, I can. I think I'm gonna do what I've been thinking, because it's more poetic. I have Ori's katana, so I'm gonna grab that.
Ooh.
And I'm gonna slice off his arms and try detaching myself from him.
Excellent.
I don't have that written down because it was in my gear, so...
I know what katanas are like. Give me a close combat, though.
Oh, okay. What is that normally?
Agility.
Agility.
Just agility? I am edging this. So... 3
Not bad.
successes. Could be better, though. That's my last edge.
Alright, well, you actually got 1 net hit. So,
Sweet!
so what is your strength?
2.
Alright, so, you can describe how you chop off his arm. He's not dead, but you chop off his arm.
Am I free when I do that?
Yeah, it drops, like, the hand is still clutched
Like, on
onto
my
your
neck?
throat, but it comes down with you, and you collapse on the
Sweet.
floor in front of this thing.
Sweet. Yeah, I grab it and I cut up, and it cuts through the forearm area, and it's really gross because I'm not that strong, so it's kind of slow, but yet fast enough that I can cut through bone, whatever bone this is.
Mm-hmm.
And as I drop to the floor, I'm gonna breathe for air and cough and back up, like crawl back up and try getting the hand off my neck.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Cool. So you do that.
How much you doing that? Kind of going, get behind me. I am meat shield.
I am meat shield. I'm pretty sure at this point Retro's like paralyzed beyond belief right now, probably like shaking.
Probably.
So
Meanwhile, sorry, I have to do some damage to the big motherfucker. Because I forgot, the scatter shot, that would do things.
yeah, good job.
Okay.
I am thinking.
All right, so the big creature that was in the hallway hit the scatter shot. You hear the screams of agony and hissing pain, and it practically like rolls itself into this room that you're all in through the window, and it's just panicking and freaking out, and it's like smashing all of these different like computer terminals.
Oh, good. There goes all the evidence. All the information we need.
And you okay?
Sorry, bad pun in the chat room. It's the humorous, but it's not that funny. I'm sorry.
Oh my
Medical
God,
humor, I love it.
This creature who's lost its arm, you see like its mouth untwist and try and like lunge at Big Sis this time. And it's lunging at your face. Can you give me a dodge test?
Yeah, I'm like, bring it.
Agility plus logic.
At your face.
Right.
I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
3.
After this, go ahead.
Okay, it lands, so it's gonna take a bite. It's got 1 that hits, so we're looking at 7 physical damage.
Right. So that's 3 get through. Hello, being a troll.
Yeah.
And now for armor.
Yeah, but your head is. I mean, luckily you're
Not
all wearing those breathers. everyone's like masked and stuff?
I get troll and aluminum bone lacing. All damage is automatically reduced by 4.
Nice.
And also toughness.
So like right now, it's just your mask. Your breather mask is just being crunched down by the by the mouth.
And then we have to deal with armor afterwards. So
Yeah.
yeah, no damage to me.
Well, you lost
Nice.
You lost a couple of pieces of armor, right? Or points of armor?
No. 3 for naturally being a troll. That covers the last bits.
Wow.
Wow.
You are
That's
prepared.
awesome.
Yes.
No kidding.
I
me,
built.
Shem.
It's like I can't deal that much damage, but I sure as shit can take it.
Yeah.
You haven't even. Yeah. I have
Ooh.
9 armor, 3 for the troll, 5 for 6 for the suit. That's 9. Plus with toughness
the armor doesn't-
and
the
aluminum
armor is
and
just-
aluminum bow solution.
The armor doesn't reduce any damage. It's just kind of like an extra life bar.
Alright, but yeah, but I have 3 for the 3 for troll, 3 for being a troll, 3 pips for being a troll, and 6 for the suit.
Yeah, that's 9.
No, but the
That's
suit.
that's
the suit
9
doesn't-
armor.
Oh.
Right.
I
it's-
lose-
oh, I see. Okay. You have
9 armor, and I
points.
knock off 4 damage. I knock off 4 damage because
You knock-
of toughness and aluminum bone lacing.
Right. So of the original 7 damage, you've knocked off 4. You're gonna take those 4 points to your armor. Armor is
No, I
just
knock
like
off-
another health bar.
No, I knock off 4 automatically. They do not get through. 3 get through.
Okay.
7 minus 4 is 3.
Math. Thank you.
Math.
Okay,
Science.
got it. So 3
one thing I
armor done. Rules. Yeah. Next.
So wait, my question was, does the face change when it turns to Big Sis at all? I'm just curious.
You know, as it's lunging at Big Sis, what face would haunt you? Seeing coming at you like that.
What, my character?
Yes.
Nothing.
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 That's chat.
She works for law. It's not that scary. She already accepts the fact that something may or may not kill her. That kind of a face, an individual does not scare her specifically.
Okay.
That is not what terrifies her. Her terrifier is
The face goes completely blank. Like there's no features. It's like Slenderman.
That's what starts to creep around. Because
Yeah.
humanity
Just this mouth.
is what's scary.
Yeah.
Humanity's not scary. They're all monsters. But the thing is, like, it's the unknown, the void, and the things you cannot plan for is what terrifies her.
Yeah. All right.
That she
Fear in
doesn't know
itself.
about, she cannot plan around. That's what scares her.
All right. I'm gonna keep the turn order the same. So Turbo.
I don't know if that makes sense. It's
All
kind
right.
of,
The big
the blank place would creep her the hell out.
The big spidery monster. He rolled into the other room. What about our friend?
He's rolled into your room.
Into my hand room.
Oh, sorry. Yes, into their room.
Okay.
Yeah, I forgot
And
that you were in the hand room.
the security bot. What's his deal? Where's that at?
You hear the whirring of like of the rotators on the gun.
Okay. Okay.
And it's just you see like various lasers scanning the hallway in front of you.
Oh, I know exactly what I'm gonna do. Okay. So Turbo reaches down and scoops up a big armful of hands and throws them into the laser beams in the hallway.
Okay.
Ew, 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 ew.
Yeah.
Oh my god, squishy.
Yeah.
So gross.
The hallway explodes in blood and gore and flesh.
Nice.
All right. I assume that would be an attack, or I'm not sure exactly what that would be. Movement.
Yes.
Andy, oh my god.
Andy, wow.
Okay, so then I'm
God
gonna
damn it,
spend
Zippy.
a plot point to say that on the roof there's pipes, and I can like jump up and grab them and swing my way into the other room to help out my friends.
Okay. You're gonna give me an athletics test because the door that's across that Retro had locked behind her is still not open. But because it's so awesome, what I'll allow you to do is do kind of like swing out and wall run into the window.
Fucking right.
Ooh.
Can I add in my acrobatics bonus to that?
Yes, you can.
What's up? Hang on. I got 3 rerolls. 8!
Nice.
Yeah.
That is...
You can describe how awesome you are.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Okay, so she jumps like from the ground, leaps up into the air. She doesn't even help herself. Scampers up, grabs some pipe, pulls herself up kind of flat on the roof, and holds onto the pipe and sort of runs along the wall.
Yeah.
And shoves herself, throws herself into the room.
Yeah, you go so fast the lasers aren't able to keep up, and you as you're running along the walls, you feel the vibrations of all of this ammunition being expended into the wall, like chasing
Nice.
behind you.
Oh, this is so fun. Okay, I love this game.
So much fun.
That is awesome.
Right?
Okay, so I get 2 movements and 2 attacks. What have I used so far?
You've used 2 movements.
All right. 2 shotgun blasts to the creepy monster face. Let's do that.
Okay.
Where my shotgun's at. Oh, shits. Should I edge that? Yeah, you know what? I'm doing it.
All right.
Okay, we'll do the reroll first. 3.
All right. So
Beautiful.
that's 3 for 1 hit
Mm-hmm.
and 2 for the other.
There.
No, 3 for the first hit.
Okay.
And 3 for the second.
All right. No net hits, but ties in this game are considered hits. So what's the base damage?
9.
9 both times.
Yeah.
Describe the
Wow.
kill.
Ah!
As it's currently munching on Big Sis's face.
Okay,
Her
so
head.
she takes the shotgun and kind of goes behind the jaw, pointing away from Big Sis. Sorry, it's gonna cause some hearing damage. And and fires, and then doesn't even move the gun, just sort of and hits again. And after the first hit, the thing turns to her and it changes into the face of Uncle George, and then sort of flickers into David Rump, and then sort of flickers again into the face of the assassin she killed in Dallas, and then she
Nice.
blows its head up.
Boof. All right.
Nice.
Yeah, and its head explodes in viscera and gore all over the room.
Great.
Yeah. And it has let go of Big Sis's mask, but that mask has been crunched down. So it's actually you feel the leaking of air. This isn't working anymore.
It's not good.
It's
not a
been
good.
trashed. All right, Big Sis.
Let me borrow your sword for a moment, please. All the monsters are dead, right?
No, the one that's freaking out, the big bug is that crashed into the computers. It's freaking out, and it looks like it's on its last leg of life. So all it needs is maybe one good final stab.
All right. You know what? Let me think for a second. Okay, so it's by the computers, and that other thing is dead, and
You're on one end of the room back here,
mm-hmm.
and then it's.
But
on
she,
this end of the room.
but the arm was just cut off, right? The other
Yeah.
monster's arm was just cut off, and when all the viscera came off and everything else, it didn't do anything physically to me or anything else like that.
No.
No, I just want to see if the blood or anything else was kind of corrosive or anything else like that. If it's not, reach in my pocket And I'm pulling out the card.
All right.
And
Chuck it.
yeah, I'm actually going. Here's my card.
Projectile
I'm
weapon.
taking that line. I'm stealing the line.
Do it.
Okie doke. Yep. Because I'm pissed because it wrecked my suit. It wrecked my respirator. I am upset.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. 3 successes.
This thing doesn't stand a chance from all the freaking out and all the damage it's taken. You have 2 net hits. How much damage is that total?
Okay, the shuriken business card. I'm never gonna go tired of that. That is, was it 5 divided by 2 plus 1?
So 3 plus 1 plus 2, 6.
Yeah.
Describe the kill.
Nice.
All right. Card, and it's just it's perfectly, and but it's not going horizontal. It's actually spinning vertical because she threw it like this.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
So it's going towards what would be considered the face, and it's spinning and it's spinning, and it's just like pretty much right
Nice.
between what the eye was, and the rotation is it's just like it goes like from the nose, goes in, cuts through the top of the head, and spins and spins, and you just as it's coming out, and it actually comes out the back of the head, and as this thing's going back because of that, it actually embeds into the table that is right next to the computer where it's standing to. And the computer, the bug just is like, and as it's falling backward, it actually misses all the electronics because I aimed it that
Nice.
well so that way it would actually turn just slightly so that way it would not damage any electronics. So a resident rigger could actually go and see if there's any information in there.
Nice.
Yeah, actually, all of these electronics are
Yeah,
busted.
give me a call. Never.
Oh.
Plot points.
No,
Aw.
give me a call.
But
Never.
this room does have doors. Does have a door, another set of doors leading deeper into the facility.
Great.
I go pick the card up. Check to see if there's any terminal lines. If these are dummy terminals, maybe they track to something bigger.
You know what?
Or they're wireless.
There's one. There you find all the terminals are smashed, but you do find a tablet that's fallen and still seems operational.
I turn. Hey, can you make sense of this thing?
Yeah, it's encrypted. So Retro, go ahead and give me a hacking test.
Sure. I haven't done hacking in a while. All right.
Hey, let's shake off the cobwebs.
1, 2, 3, 4. And I get... I'm rolling so great, guys. And I get, I think, 3 or 2 rerolls on that. 3. Well, I have no edge. I have a bunch of glitch dies, because we all know my glitch dies are legendary, and we always ace them. So I'm gonna use a glitch die.
Yes.
Why not? Alright.
Oh, this music. It's loud. Yeah, you are unable to access the information on this tablet, but you could take it.
Totally taking it.
This is still really loud. Yeah. Okay, yeah. So you pocket the tablet.
Cool.
Hey, Retro, with this kind of a setup, where would the main information hub be? If these were just, standard work terminals, there's got to be a main server nearby. At least that's what I've seen before in a lot of the other setups. What do you think?
Well, this is just one room. And normally, the big machines that control everything or have a lot of stuff, depending on these type of buildings, since they're old, they're probably either going to be in the basement, which means further down, or they're going to be further ahead, forward in the hallways. Perhaps at the end of a hall or a corridor. Especially if they're like units that control everything. Because then
didn't these older machines, they would create a lot of heat? Wouldn't we want to look for something that had its own air conditioning unit?
If it's that old, it would have a vent. And have a fan nearby it.
Yep.
And none of these machines over here have vents, I don't think.
Nah, but you know, the main repository, I know they want to keep that kind of stuff cool.
Yeah.
And probably waterproofed.
Well, if the piping technically worked, perhaps we could just follow where the pipes aren't. Because if the pipes can't go in the maintenance tunnels or anything like that, because if they were away from water or mist or steam or anything, they would have to be away from pipes.
Well, Turbo just swung in on those things. I think she got a good look. Where should we go? You already swung in on these things.
Yeah, that sounds. Retro, you're so smart.
Oh, thanks.
All right, back.
So what you have right now is you have one door in this room that you have not gone through, and then there's the room across the turret laser hallway.
Oh yeah, that guy's there.
There's still an unsmashed window.
Let's hit the door in here.
Well, I actually kind of like that. Vent crawling is old school, but it works. Plus, I'd rather crawl in vents and pretend I'm a spy than...
Can I fit in a vent?
No.
Yes, that's what I thought.
Yeah.
However, you could send one of your drones up.
Turbo might be able to, since she's pretty
I have...
lithe.
I
Retro
have
might be able to
flies.
as well.
Yeah, I have
I
fly
cannot.
spies.
Yes, you do.
So...
Fly Spies is a good start. Let's go there.
Yeah, I think I'll take... Because I have 2. So, I'm gonna have one try to go in the hallway where the turret is, just to see the turret up close. Maybe I can try to dismantle it from here. And then the other one, I'll have it go through the vents.
Okay. So the turret, you don't even really have to... Let's see. You could... It is wireless. You can hack it.
Okay.
To turn it off. The one that goes in the vents, the vent system is actually, it's not that elaborate, and you're able to really kind of do a quick run through of the building, and you can tell that there's more information down the doorway in your current room. Like you can see through the vents a door marked laboratory.
Okay.
But the vents stop there, so it's almost like maybe they wanted to keep the laboratory airtight.
It's a good start. So can I try in the same turn? Can I hack the machine or
Hack the turret?
yeah?
I would say no.
Okay. Well, I'll recall back to what I know to everybody else. I'll tell them about the laboratory door and how the turret is wireless.
Okay. You are able to use you find like a key card on the floor, and you're able to just like swipe, and doors open into that hallway.
That was too easy.
What's in this hallway, audience?
Ah!
At the very end of this, whatever this is, you see the doorway marked laboratory.
Nice.
But what's in this room?
Actually, that would be disturbing as heck.
What?
No, because they were talking about Dexter's legs. Like, Dee, get out of my laboratory. Imagine like a young preteen kid that is just, take your daughter to work day that just got mutated, and just you can see the remnants of what they were, and that's horrific.
And actually, there was a suggestion a while back. I want to say it was Agrilius that said that there were like cobwebs made out of human ligaments.
Yes,
so I'm gonna
so gross.
Yeah, so this room is various it's like different research tables, I guess. So it's a research area. It's not a laboratory, but it's kind of like an office.
But, it's an office.
It's not an office space kind of area.
Okay. Yeah, because the way you're describing, I'm like, what do they have, like vivisections, necropsies in here or something?
Yeah. So here's the thing. Yeah, I mean, like they might have like machinery, but it's stuff that's kind of like it was in the middle of being assembled, and this hall is just in the middle of like the red lights dark. It's just strings of bloody goop and bone and stretched just guts in cobweb form.
Ooh.
All over.
That's pretty.
Yeah. Yes.
I mean, to Paige it is, to Retro it's like, all right.
It's gonna take you.
That's clever.
Yeah, it's gonna and you can see like some of the anchors for all of these cobwebs come from like the human bodies themselves. Like one's in an office chair like this, and everything's in like caved out of, like pulled out of its caved out face.
I love it.
It's just like ripped out.
This is
from
like
its
aliens.
body.
It's like aliens too.
But is it art? I'd pay money for it.
I mean, it's the eye of the beholder.
So you're gonna have to slice your way through this.
Ooh.
It's dense.
Oh, that's gross.
It's great.
This is the Halloween episode.
Yeah.
That's why I stopped working on Cubicle.
Yeah,
me too, Eric. Yeah. It was the human ligament cobwebs that really were the final straw.
Can never get past them to deliver my paperwork on time.
Right?
So we'll say it takes you a little while to like really kind of just different bladed weapons, Ori's katana, your katana turbo, and Vixus's like staff and
my business cards.
Your business cards. You're just like
they're sharpened. Yeah. That boy, one in each finger. Hence the leather gloves.
Yes. And
that's why you wear them.
And you finally get to the laboratory door, and there is a keypad. So Retro, actually not even just a keypad. I think it would also have like retinal scanner. So
did we come across any eyeballs?
You probably could find it in the viscera. Can everyone give me perception tests?
Great.
Yeah, sure.
I like to point out, hold on, logical, that I have, ooh, nice. I have written down this keypad number that we got in Vegas.
I got one.
Really?
Yeah, because we were going to use it for a vault, but in the end, I think we ended up like breaking open because I think in the end what happened was the recipe wasn't in the vault or something like that. I can't really remember right now. It's late.
You gave it to us.
I think I hacked it and I got that information, but I have it written down. It's 1337, and I kept it.
That was
I
for the
kept
security
it just in
system
case
of the
Oz was
Lugster.
like, I kept it just in case if Oz was like, "Do you remember this code?" I'm like, "Yeah." So I will totally.
Yeah, Turbo and Retro though you find various eyeballs that you could potentially use, and actually one is near.
I'm actually I'm looking for like the bodies that are strewn up. to get into these places, you need like ID cards, badges, stuff like that. So those are the ones I'm searching specifically.
So you're able to find you all collectively as you search, find a body that had an ID card, like a lanyard attached to it that's like head scientist, or head research whatever, lab assistant, whatever, and
research manager.
Research manager, thank you.
Yes.
Because I'm not a scientist, I don't know this shit. So research manager. And you're able to figure out which eyeball is hers, because she has one still in her socket and one that looks similar, rotting in the.
We want the freshest one.
The fresh one.
Not a problem.
They're all kind of gross. They're all decayed, but you might be able to.
Yeah, I can kind of imagine it being like they're kind of bloodshot and dried out, but they're still usable.
Okay.
Somehow.
Yeah.
All right. So you pluck out the eye from the socket and you put it up to the retinal scanner, and it says access confirmed. Please enter digit passcode.
Shit.
Check their badge. Like I said, people don't remember crap.
Plot point. Yeah, this dumb bitch wrote her access in the back.
It's on the back of her card.
I've had to report people to security because they did that.
Yeah.
They wrote the 4-digit pins.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, checking the badge, you pull the badge out, Actually, you know what? The hell with this. I want to keep the ID badge. This actually might come in handy.
There you go.
Memorizing name and position and stuff like that, because that actually might be useful information when we bring it out.
I'm gonna spend a plot point to say that it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
That's the same thing I have on my luggage.
Straight up stole that from Eric. Actually, Eric, you're going in the raffle.
Hey, Eric.
Boop, boop, boop.
Can I also...
It's just Spaceballs left. I love it.
Right? Can I also use a plot point that when these doors open, one, we feel air because it is air compressed, and also, this is the cleanest room and it is super white.
Yes.
Mm.
So, and then I will spend that plot point that you have given me to fill the room a little more.
There you go.
You find various testing labs, I guess is the best way to put it, like just behind reinforced glass little rooms. And as you walk around, you find one terminal in the back that like this main terminal must have all the data that you need. But one of the things that you're noticing is there are a variety of insects that are being experimented on, and as you kind of look through the different subjects, you notice that they've been modified somehow. You're seeing various tools for A, injections, and B, for cybernetics. There's like they're implanting these insects, it seems like.
Alright, so they wanted samples. For starters, for the injections, do the syringes and all those look used?
Yes.
Or are they fresh and good?
You do find a refrigerator with various lots of like bottles, but the needles, like they're not in the needles themselves. That makes sense. So yeah, like a bunch of used needles and.
No, the thing is, like, if you've got the used syringe, even if you push the plunger all the way down, there's still a small enough reservoir.
Yes.
That is sample that is brought in, and depending on, I don't know the size of these things, and if they were doing it, at least I know with certain things, like when you inject into a human, or some other things, they'll pull back a little bit, get a little bit of blood goo, like body goo, and then squirt it back in.
Yeah.
Now, by doing that and pulling it into the plunger chamber, what that does is it actually mixes whatever DNA it is with whatever that thing. It might be a primer, so we take the stuff in the fridge plus the stuff in the syringes. We might be able to get that actually might be able to show something different, as if that stuff modifies whatever that stuff they're using. If it's nanites, the nanites read it, and then we're tailoring it to a bunny rabbit or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
That might be extra information, and considering what they're doing, I know many companies love to patent gene sequences. I've actually had to get one person his own gene sequence back. So, hello, IP law. Copyright contract and IP. So that's something I want to make sure on.
Yes. So you collect a bunch of these syringes. You can put them in the biological containers. Handle with care, etc.
Gloves. That's why.
Yeah. And Retro, can you give me as you approach the terminal?
Yeah.
And you jack in. Can you give me a hacking test?
Of course.
Turbo, I know you already got this, but keep an eye, just in case something might pop out while she's doing this. We need her to make sure she can spend as much time grabbing everything she can. Or if we have to cut the hard line, you can do that.
All right, 4 successes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah, you're able to get into the terminal.
Sweet.
And you see a variety of just data files. So you can start downloading and reading at your heart's content.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that, and I'm actually going to look into all these creatures, and more importantly, the one that I have encountered.
Yes. So what you find is that this laboratory is a first off, you find stamps all over it from NeoNET.
Okay.
And this NeoNET laboratory has been basically using the background count of this under Universal Brotherhood facility has been summoning like tiny bug spirits into actual, like they've been basically like they've been doing a combination of like possession of bug spirits into bugs, like actual bugs that are cybernetically enhanced, and then injecting them with CFD.
Jeez.
Okay.
To what end?
Right. So the idea is it possible to control a bug spirit with a specific kind of nanite, artificial intelligence that perhaps would bring it under control? And the concept of it's like one of many steps to take care of the bug problem. They have to find a way to get current bug spirits into other bodies that are cybernetically enhanced, but the idea would be to just kind of like take over their what they want. But they've found that the system that they've done on these has really mainly resulted in aberrations that were developing like weird powers, mainly the ability to, in extreme cases, read minds, and illusion magic and weird shit. Like it was like triggering all kinds of odd things. And you realize that thing that you saw that was telling you it was Ori was a illusion. Like it was basically just like it was an illusion. or rather a creature that was using like physical mask kind of illusion on itself, as well as mind probing and like reading your minds, digging into your deep fears. And then you also find another project about like nanites being used for Botox. And you realize that maybe like this combination of like Botox face is probably why this thing liked to eat faces. It's weird. You're like, just the more that you read, the more bizarre all of this is.
Cool.
So,
Oh my god, using them as kind of like almost like a Manchurian candidate kind of infiltrator. They don't know that they're not even human. Change the face, change the body, change the memories, control it from outside. They wouldn't know till last minute.
And the weird is like they're bug spirits. So like these things are just like they're alien in concept, like the way that they think.
That's why they'd be. That's why you'd have to control them, because they couldn't normally do that. If you think about,
So is there... I don't know if I fully understand the nature of CFD, but if you've got a bunch of insects infected with it, could they become a vector for the disease?
Yes.
You got a mosquito with CFD?
Yes, they could.
That sounds extremely dangerous.
actually,
I think that's why
were
we're
they
exploding
researching?
this.
Well, if they were going like for the infection route, were they actually trying to see if they could develop a kind of like what they're doing now with malaria, where they release a whole bunch of bugs that pretty much they mate and they can't carry anything. It completely wipes out certain things of their ability to carry. So if you find out what makes them carry, then you can turn that gene off.
That's actually really cool. Give yourself a plot point, because I like that. That would make a lot of sense, because if you can release those things into a bug spirit hive, for example, you could like kind of weed it out, have them weed it out, or weed out themselves.
Thank you.
Yeah, there's a lot of weird, like this is just insane. It's insane. What the fuck, NeoNET?
Yeah, no kidding. What the fuck? All right.
At this point, can everyone give me a perception test?
If it's okay, I would like to copy the information, so I have a copy and they have a copy and whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Sure.
Cool.
Retro, you are awesome. Retro,
Thank
you are
you.
awesome. I am buying you not just that, not just like I am doing you a peanut butter banana colada thing. It's delicious.
Ooh,
when all this is
dude.
done, you're getting that.
Yes!
Yeah, peanut butter banana is delicious. You've never had anything like it. It's amazing.
Dude, this sounds amazing.
Like I said, you do some weird stuff when you're in Cuba. You get some really interesting tastes.
Yeah.
Best.
Turbo, you notice like this weird glint of something, and in the wall you see like this tiny little peephole. And if you were to look inside, you see a camera.
Oh shit. I'm going to try to get out of its field of view and then point it out to Retro and ask, did you see that on the Matrix? Can you...
Yeah, is it on the Matrix?
It takes like now that you know that it's there, it takes you some time to, like, it's really hidden. It's been running silent, and it's like it's behind a lot of firewalls, but eventually you're able to like you're like, wait a minute, yeah, it's there.
Can I try hacking into it?
Sure.
Okay. You feel like I should know this by now. Nice.
Nice. You trace this camera feed back to a nearby facility in the Everglades with the project title Neil the Orc Barbarian 22 Orcs in Space.
I totally forgot that was a thing. I am going to
Oh no.
This is a new RPG thing, right?
Mhm.
So Retro wouldn't know that yet, because she's nerdy enough to be like, oh, Dungeons and Dragons, but like, I don't think she would know that. She's just gonna go,
No,
the
but
hell?
that's that. I don't think that's that. I think it's something. It might be something a little bit more sinister. Let's put it this way. Where's your data jack? Goes right into your brain, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, if this is a game or something of that nature, and right now it's tied to something like this with bug spirits, etc., etc., etc. Mind control.
Do you think
Somebody's-
this is like an illusion to us?
No. I'm thinking what they're also doing is using some of the telepathic, telekinetic, influential things, seeing if they can actually do this maybe via the internet, via wireless, via the web, because it's still, if you're playing a game, you're gonna plug in or you're gonna use trodes. It's gonna go right into your brain, right?
But I would
Now-
know if they were inside it or hacking it.
I'm not saying that, but imagine if while you're in there, since they're already trying to figure out how to cyberize and weaponize bug spirits, and they're already doing this mind break illusion crap, think about this. Imagine if while you're playing your game, you're not aware of it, they're using this thing to read your mind, figure out it. One, marketing. Secondly, control. And Neil the Orc Barbarian, how popular is that? Incredibly popular.
Can everyone give
So
me a
the-
memory test? That's going to be logic plus logic.
Right? Click. Darn it.
Ooh, baby! Now I'm getting good rolls.
Ugh.
Retro, as you're hearing all of this, you realize you have no idea how the fuck you guys got to the swamp.
Shit.
The last thing that you remember is opening that U-Haul truck, and you just have like this, it's just coming back to you, like someone was there, or rather, no, that just feeling woozy, like maybe some kind of gas.
We're test experiments, guys.
Plot point.
We're test experiments.
Oh god.
All right.
And no.
I sub-vocal this to everybody. Cause now she's paranoid. Now she's like, they're listening. Like, and now she's like hugging against the wall. Like, those motherfuckers. Like,
this is extremely upsetting to Turbo. She thought she was getting a straight job where she had to just go in and kill some shit and burn down a building, and she's so fucking tired of this like politicking and games and mind shit, and she just wants to shoot something. So she takes her shotgun, she points it at the camera, and she blows it up.
The camera blows confetti back at you, and at this point, you just
Fucking
hear
loud.
like, woo!
Oh,
Excellent job, guys. That was fantastic. We've collected so much data in terms of heart rates and the experience of a good horror game, and now we're going to be able to pump this into Neil the Orc Barbarian, Orcs in Space.
However, that wasn't the original contract. If you look about exactly what we signed, and I'm actually going to go back and pull everything else like that, and in any way, shape, or form did I neither sign or write any of my biometric ratings, any of my mind, any of my neural patterns, any of my reactions. And here's the thing, I technically still own each and every aspect of my own, and believe it or not, motherfuckers, it's patented. I own it. You want to try this? I will see you in court, and this is going to be beautiful, motherfucker.
Intimidation.
Want to bring it? I can. Look, you guys are good. I'm better. Okay. You want to who trained my ass? Horizon, motherfuckers. You want to know this one? I can IP the shit out of this.
yeah.
I own my own genetic code. I own my neural pathways. I own pretty much every shape and form, and I didn't sign the rights to you. If you attempt to use this in any way, shape, or form, I will take you to court, expose everything that you did, and I think that'll completely and totally plummet the sales. Now, do you want to negotiate?
You can give me an intimidation test.
Hell yeah! Edge this thing, motherfucker!
Oh,
Yes.
I haven't spent an edge yet!
Are you gonna pre-edge it? Because you can pre-edge it.
Well, I don't know how pre-edging works in,
You get an extra die and 4 count as successes.
What do you think?
Pretty
I
good.
should do it? Pre-edge it?
Yeah, pre-edge.
Might as well.
I'd
Yep.
go for it.
Okay. Alright. But if 4's count,
4.
1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, that counts as it would be 4. Plus all of my wonderful
Rerolls.
little...
Your rerolls, yeah.
Yep. Uh-huh. Hang on. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Give me a moment, I gotta look at stuff here. I haven't used this one in a bit, so I kind of fucking forgot it. Okay, reroll 2s. Alright. That's 4. That would be 5 successes.
Okay. They say, whoa, hey, okay, listen. I understand that you're upset.
You want to talk to my lawyer, motherfucker?
Okay, and yes, fine, wait. What I understand where you're coming from, but we weren't going to be able to gather accurate data if you knew exactly what was going on, and we apologize for that. It's a dirty trick, but an effective one. And I mean, we did actually need. We did need this information as well, so in a way, it was just bonus data for us. But, tell you what, we can go ahead and just offer you an additional payment for your troubles, and we'll just settle it here.
Just a bit. Oh no. You're going to give me something a little bit extra. One little thing. Okay? One thing.
Okay. You stare into the hole where the confetti came out of.
Oh yeah. No, it's more of the No. It's like hang on. What I want for this. All right? Since you in any way, shape, or form still intend to use biometric, electrical, and all those other signatures, those are biomarkers. And I know what AS technology does with that. You will scrub each and every connection to this. You will wipe. You're pretty much going to wipe all the data from this. You can keep all the information. Any ties. This is just going to disappear. I never was there. Because I know what AS technology does with this shit, and somebody might hire a group of runners to go against you, steal that, and then find us.
Yeah.
So erase that data. Erase the lines. Any of that can pretty much... You keep the raw data, the data trails that all this... that everything was created since, we were doing this for you. You wipe that. Completely.
Well,
Deal?
that would render all of our research useless.
No, it wouldn't. You would still have all the raw data, but the exact names and subjects, you would still have orc, human, troll, whatever it was. You just wouldn't have it tied to us. Because I know what other corps can do with that data. And I know what kind of magic they can do with that data. And that's too big of a risk, especially for a game. Clear that, and the extra bonus, and we'll be square.
Negotiation.
I will
Give
edit
yourself +2.
I was gonna say, can we assist with that at all?
Sure.
Turbo says, yeah!
I love you guys. This is so fun. Thank you guys for letting me be kind of like a,
You got one bonus
Glad you were
die.
here.
Okay.
Ooh, yikes.
Ugh.
Edge.
Edge
Yeah.
again.
Edge
Reroll it.
Reroll
Yeah.
10, right?
There you go.
Now. we get to add all the wonderful shadow amps I've got.
Woohoo!
You know what? I'll put them all together. 3.
Rough.
I don't know. God, it's like this thing hates me or something.
Yeah, well,
Sorry, guys. I apologize.
You hear, fine, those terms are acceptable. Just please make sure that you detonate the building after you're done. And,
Oh, yes. Promise. And then we have an accord then.
Yes.
Done. And I go and touch both of my cufflinks.
Yeah.
I've ended the recording. I had all of that.
Yeah!
Ah!
I'm so happy I invented those.
Yeah.
Awesome.
And guess what?
Awesome.
As soon as you get it, that gets sent to my lawyer. Like I said. And best thing is like any kind of like matrix trace and shit like that gets erased. They get to keep all the raw data and everything, but so that way if anyone runs against them trying to go against IP.
Mhm.
Yes, I did something good. I have weaponized contract law.
Awesome.
Sorry, my
Lawyered.
I have a question. Is there anybody physically there saying congratulations, whatever?
No.
Nope.
No, it's like a disembodied, like,
Great.
PA system.
Great. Are we gonna meet any physical people that had anything to do with this?
No.
Great.
Don't worry.
I want
All
to
right.
Straight. Don't worry. That was later.
No, as a matter of fact, Big Sis has scared the shit out of them. And the meeting place will now be in the Matrix, where they can't be hurt.
Oh, not by me. Ever heard of black ice, motherfucker?
So.
Oh yeah. But like I said, it's oh my god, I scared somebody with law. Yes. I want to thank Garde-Manger, who originally gave me the idea years and years and years ago about lawyers can be some of the scariest people.
Yeah.
All right, so now we got to figure out how to take this thing down. Are there generators?
Yes.
And petrol, I think.
Yep.
Awesome.
Sounds easy.
Use that, and all we have to do at this point is make sure some of the vents are stopped so that way it doesn't bleed up. We want to keep this thing as much contained as possible.
We also need an exit. We're still stuck in here.
You ever have timers? Dear Lord, I got one on my wrist. Hello.
Right? Is that gonna get us out of here?
After we get out, we set the thing and we just go beep. And remember, I already put a tracker at the top. We can get ourselves out easy.
Retro, actually, on this terminal, you see controls to raise the shack back up.
Oh, perfect. Do you want me to hack that or
Nah.
electronics that? Okay.
Hacksaws!
Now you have full control of this system. So
Serious hacking.
you can even turn off the turret from here.
I totally do that.
Yep.
Awesome.
So ding ding.
Hey, you know what you might... Get a list of personnel records while we're at it. We might be able to sell this shit.
All right. Can I do that?
Yes.
Sweet.
Mm-hmm. Personnel... Hey, we got all this. We can give them all the stuff, but we're taking extra. We're taking it with us as an insurance policy. They
I'll
fuck
make
up.
copies.
We make everything big. I'm horrible.
Yeah. All right. So you set the charges on the generator. You waltz out, and from underneath the once you're back out in the Everglades and you're leaving on the helicopter, you just see like the ground go boom.
I expected a kaboom. Where was the earth-shattering kaboom?
Yeah, like
Where's my Illudium
at this point, it's
236?
just
It's supposed to space modulate all.
sinkhole. It's a sinkhole now.
Oh.
We're in the Everglades. It'll fill in.
Yeah.
We're in a swamp. It's gonna be gone forever.
Well, also, we don't know what might happen. You know what? We might want to keep an eye on this. I want you to record the the geo tracker data of exactly where this is, because the critters might be munching on what was down there.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
So make sure we have that and pretty much can send it out should needs be.
Yeah, we don't want any mutated Godzillas anytime soon.
Except only in the Tridios, you know. Those are fun to watch.
Oh yeah, Mothra. I mean, come on.
Yep.
So just Florida. So, so you meet at you meet on the Matrix to do the handoff of the data. All of the biometrics are shown to you that they've been erased.
They
so
keep the
there's no-
data, not who it's from.
Correct. Yeah.
Yes.
They show all of that to you. And in exchange, they give you 8,000 new yen for the original job. Now, even though you didn't retrieve a subject, for your troubles and for your discretion, they offer an additional 4,000.
Thank you, sir.
So your
So for
total is
those
12,000.
karma?
You had
We have 4,000.
12.
Yeah.
That's 6 karma.
Oh, that's 6 karma? Nice. So... Oh, not the worst negotiations I have to do.
Yep.
Now,
And-
if we ever work with these guys in the future, have to make sure that they are well aware of who owns what up front.
I think we should have gotten paid more.
We survived.
I didn't have to go through that again. Thank you very
No.
much.
No, but here's the thing. Right now, what I'm going to do, I'm going to work to make sure that you guys actually own your own genetic sequence biowaves and make sure like that. We'll make sure the documents are at least on record. So if anyone tries this shit again, let's just put it this way. If there's a lot of money and they want to keep it hush-hush, you know, especially for a lawyer that runs the shadows is probably the scariest thing because they know inside the system and out. Make sure that you guys at least get that covered so no one can fuck with you on that again.
Yeah. Thanks.
Yeah, thank you.
Renegade lawyer. Like it.
And so you go out to Gator Steaks,
Yeah.
delicious
Yeah.
dinner on the beach.
Yeah, but I do the peanut butter banana kind of like pina colada thing. Like
Yes.
I'll tell the bartender how to make it.
Yes.
Yes. And you clink
Cuba.
glasses and put that whole ordeal behind you. And that is Shadowrun Anarchy.
Yay!
Join the anarchy. Yes.
Oh, God.
Wow.
Oh my gosh.
That happened.
Yeah.
Dear God, I'm sorry on certain things, guys. I didn't. Oh my God.
You're
Swung on the
intimidating
bike. That
as
was
fuck, Joules.
What?
Yeah.
You're very intimidating. You're good.
You're
That
really
was
awesome.
terrifying. I was scared. It's like,
Yeah.
okay, we'll take your data.
I was just in awe. I was like, oh my god. Like
That's what a face does, guys.
Yeah, and the thing is, like, yeah, I can hit a couple things, but what's scary is what I know and how to use it. It's like I said, I can weaponize anything. I just did. I just weaponized the intellectual property and the rights to my own genetic code. And since you guys gave me the recording bits in my cufflinks,
Yeah, you have leverage over NeoNET, which is why
Yes.
NeoNET continues to employ you on now milk runs.
oh yeah.
Yeah, they stopped fucking with you. They're treating you nice. Oh,
Wait, she's this small.
should I? No.
I'm trying to read. I can't.
Yes.
Do it.
What?
One final thing
Oh.
that I feel like I should have mentioned in the data. Oh, sorry, the tablet that you find.
Oh yeah.
I never asked for it.
Yeah, so
Can I try
after you
hacking it
finally,
again?
I'll just give
Yeah.
it to you. You know, like it's
Okay.
kind of like a take 10, I guess.
Oh,
You
yeah,
take your
yeah.
time and you
Oh, yeah.
finally are able to get into it. you find data linking NeoNET and all of this research to I want to make sure I get this right. You find a correspondence, basically, between NeoNET and Spinrad Industries. And the discussion, the email rather, is about a potential merger between NeoNET, Spinrad, and Global Sandstorm. That if this were to occur, the resulting net worth of the company would not only, well, NeoNET would be rebranded entirely, regardless. It needs to be rebranded after the mess it's been put in. But with all of the technological advancements that are being made in this facility, could not only put them way ahead of Ares as far as using bug spirits against themselves, but also like their combined net worth would put them possibly with some extra work on top of Satyr Krupp in the AAA mega corporate rankings.
So here's the thing: if they're talking about this rebranding, which company is going to be the head? Is going to be the new one? What we have here, guys. I was like, yeah, this is damning, and we can totally fuck with him. You want to know what else we can do? Get rich as hell. You want to know what this is called? Insider trading. We just got a metric ass ton of money, and all we have to do now is like, which company right now? We look for which company is stock prices is the shit, is absolute crap. Buy as many shares of that as we can. When they merge, all the shares, and we make bank. Then we wait a little bit, sell it, then release the data and sell the data again. We get paid twice on the same amount of info. Duh. We're gonna make mad bank, ladies. We are gonna make mad bank.
Turbo turns to Big Sis and says, can I have your card?
And I reach it, it's like a better one, and it's shiny and it's pretty, and it's like, this one just has my contact information. If I give it to you, you're set.
Yay! New
Call me
contact.
anytime.
Yes! She's gonna be such a good contact.
Yeah. And
I had so much fun.
The plot is thickened, and yes, this was fun. This is a good one. I love that we did kind of like this weird horror scenario.
Right?
Right? It was so creepy.
Thank you.
No, the thing is, like, horror is actually my strength in almost anything. It's, yeah. I can't do fantasy very well. Horror, yeah. So I'm like, my headspace. I'm
Horror's
comfortable here.
great. I love it. Yeah.
Yeah, horror's fun because you can just literally go all out. And like, yeah, like make webs coming out of people's mouths and like blood and like stomachs.
That was such a cool idea.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
Yes. So,
Oh my god. I
before
had
we
so
leave,
much fun.
yes. Well, wait. Before we do the raffle, tell me, what did you think of? This isn't your first time playing Anarchy, right?
The second time ever. I played once before.
And what did you think of this?
This is insane. I love it. Oh my god. I have not. Let's just put it this way, because I'm trying not to completely bounce and act like an idiot. But I'm like, oh my god, this is the best thing ever.
Yeah, no, I had a blast.
Oh my god, and I'll be honest. You want to know? This is the first time I've ever played a face.
Really?
Yeah?
Ever?
Ever.
Wow.
I've never played a face before.
That's so fun. You did great.
Yeah. Yeah. I
Well-
know you're,
Rocked it.
yeah, you rocked it.
Yeah.
See,
Yeah.
It was.
all was gonna
I
go
just
well.
wanted to weaponize. Yeah, I'm having. Oh my god, I did not know I would have this much fun. But I'm like, you know what? If this is a face, I think, especially working with the chat and everything else, was like, yeah, a little bit more adaptability rather than like, all right, we can do that. I've never played. Yeah, truly, I've never played a face before in my life.
Yeah, the audience is an amazing safety net for us whenever we're just
Yes.
kind of like
Oh, yeah.
What? What do you mean?
So
Exactly.
I love that everybody, even like the viewers, get to partake in forming this story, and
Yeah.
it's
And
been
the fact
it's been
that you can
fantastic.
actually take it and weave a story just with random bits. You're one hell of a GM. I have not. You're a
Thank
very,
you.
very rare breed.
Kudos.
The improv, and
Yeah.
they're very few. Most people are like, I have to write everything out. You're like, what do we got? Okay, let's run with it.
I'm
It's
actually
real-
I'm actually that kind. If you allow me the time, I'm a write everything out GM. But that's why I did this show. I'm like, I need to get comfortable with improving. So just threw myself in the fire, and here we are, 15 episodes later. So
Yeah.
raffle. $15 on Drive-Thru RPG are going to somebody, and that somebody is Gamers Tavern Show for Neil the Orc Barbarian 22, Orcs in Space.
Yay!
The cause of all of this.
Yeah.
Fuck you, Neil the Orc Barbarian. But congratulations to Gamers Tavern Show. Message me on Twitch, and I'll give you all the information you need.
Oh, that! Congratulations, dude. You're the reason. Because of that, I got to weaponize intellectual property. Thank you,
Yeah.
sir.
Yep.
Mhm.
Yes, yes, yes.
I kind of find it funny that it's like an RPG, and I just like imagine like Retro's like in her like favorite comic book store, and there it is on the shelf, and she's just staring at it.
Yeah.
With like, oh, this fucking thing. Like.
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
no. Here's
you
the
guys-
thing that's even better. It's like, you keep it in your pocket, and if anyone starts fucking with you, we have all this data, and you're just like, you do realize we're not stupid.
See, like, I kind of imagine her being like, I really don't want to pick this up, but god damn it, it looks interesting. Like,
So, with that, I believe that brings us to a close. So we will see you in 2 weeks on May 29th,
Memorial Day.
Memorial Day.
So, after you guys have eaten all the stuff from barbecue and stuff like that, come, sit, join the anarchy. You'll have a great time.
Boom, boom. So, with that, we'll bid you adieu. Have a great night, everybody, and thank you so much to everybody who participated. Thank you so much, Joules, for showing up. And
So much. Thank you so much, guys.
thanks.
It's so much fun. I really did.
Bye.
Have a good night.
Mwah.
Night.
Bye, everybody.